Hello and good Friday, everyone. Justin Pettit and Chris Sharp coming at you live from Hilldale Stadium as the Sallisaw Black Diamonds get ready to take on the Hilldale Hornets. Chris,
yeah,
it's finally football weather.
I'm telling you, it's nice out here. About 50 degrees, not a cloud in the sky, a little windy.
Very windy.
A little chilly, but other than that, you're right, football weather, and it's a big game tonight.
This is a very important game. As a matter of fact, on the coaches' show Wednesday night, Coach Lowe said, this is the biggest game any of these kids have ever played.
Yeah,
it's that important.
100%. I mean, you got to think Sallisaw and Hilldale both come in at 2-3. Both in the playoff picture. Sallisaw 1-1 in the 4A4 district play, and Hilldale 0-2. But this game means a ton when you talk about playoff positioning.
That's right. The top right now it's kind of Broken Bow and Podo and Tulsa Central. So there's 4 teams. So
right.
somebody, and then right now it's looking like it's going to be a battle between Fort Gibson, Hilldale, and Sallisaw.
Right.
And this is a great opportunity for the Black Diamonds to pick up a win. You may be wondering, where's Matt? Well, Matt is on a business trip. He had a prior obligation. So
he's in San Diego suffering.
Where it's about 7. I know it's 70 degrees. It's 70 degrees every day in San Diego.
They're having some rough weather out there.
Yeah. So I hope Matt has a safe travels back.
Welcome back to football.
I'm glad to be back. It's been about 3 years since I did a football game on Mixed TV, but we had a week off on the radio, so it
just happened to work
perfect timing.
Like
I'm here, and hopefully I won't mess up too much. If not, you can carry me. So
you'll be fine.
So we're going to take a quick break, come back, and get you caught up on some stuff that's happening down on the field. Again, the wind is going to be a big issue tonight. It's blowing about 25 miles per hour down on the field from the north. So Coach Lowe warned everybody about that too.
Did.
So
Wednesday night told us.
So we're going to take a quick break and be right back here on Mixed TV Channel 19.
At Whalen's Body Shop, they truly believe that lasting relationships don't happen by accident. They're built on hard work, trust, and respect. Whalen's Body Shop will work closely with you and your insurance company to ensure that your repair will be done in a timely fashion and to your satisfaction. They treat you the way they like to be treated. It's less stressful when you take your auto to Whalen's Body Shop in Sallisaw.
If you prefer real mornings, shouldn't you have a real breakfast? At McDonald's, we get real about breakfast. That's why you can get a savory sausage biscuit and crispy golden hash browns for only $1.50. It's time to wake up breakfast.
When severe weather knocks you down, Shelter Insurance is there to help pick you up.
For a free insurance review, contact Shelter Insurance Agent Randall Baker.
Peters Agency in Sallisaw provides case management, home health, provider care, and hospice services. Hospice provides end-of-life care to the terminally ill of all ages. Skilled nurses, certified aides, and other hospice team members make scheduled visits to the patient whether they reside at home, in an assisted or independent living center, or nursing home. Peters Agency is one of only 4 hospice agencies in the state of Oklahoma to be nationally accredited by the Accreditation Commission for Healthcare.
Care with prayer changes things.
At National Bank at Sallisaw, we know that sometimes you need a little help to make that dream home a reality. We know that having something you need and having something you really want can often go hand in hand. And sometimes, when you need a little extra, it's not for you at all, but for something much more important. National Bank at Sallisaw, money to lend with low interest rates. It's what we do. It's another way we can help.
At Charlie's Chicken, you can expect a delicious variety of freshly fried chicken complemented by over 10 home-style side options along with delicious desserts. Enjoy daily specials or a signature combo meal like Charlie's famous chicken chunks. Still want more? Their lunch and evening buffets are served 7 days a week and filled with all your favorites. For those on the go, drop by Charlie's drive-thru window and ask about catering too. Warning, chicken's so good, it'll knock your socks off. Charlie's Chicken in Sallisaw, 720 West Cherokee Avenue.
It's a well-known fact that in the game of football, defense wins championships. It's the impenetrable coverage of a great defense that defines championship-caliber teams, and nothing provides the kind of coverage and long-lasting defense for your home like a good roof from 2M Roofing and Renovation. Our roofers have over 20 years of experience to provide that championship-caliber defense for every roof we install. That means that your home will be covered when it comes face-to-face with the elements. At 2M, we provide the same great coverage for your family that we do for our own. Call us today at 479-279-6628.
And welcome back to Hilldale as we get you set for the Black Diamonds versus the Hilldale Hornets. And we were down on the field earlier, Chris, and Sallisaw dealing with some injuries this week.
Yeah, they are a little banged up. They've got a few key players out. Mason Gardner, and receivers, kind of got a mess, broken foot, little fracture on his foot, so he's going to take a few weeks off. The big one, I think, though, is freshman, and your starting safety all year has been Parker Jackson, and he's got something going with his hip flexor or groin. Coach Lowe said it's probably a few weeks before you may see him back out. So, yeah, they're a little dinged up, but so was Hilldale,
right.
which is funny. We turned around and looked down the Hilldale side, and they've got a few kids that even Coach Lowe really wasn't aware of that were on not suited out tonight. So, yeah,
big number 75, Watson Schiller plays on the line, both offensive and defensive. So it's that time of the year, though.
Yeah.
You're about halfway through the season. You're going to have a lot of injuries. That's every team up and down in Oklahoma. I can guarantee you that they're all dealing with injuries. So it's a time for another player to step in and contribute. But again, let's go back to how important this game is.
Yeah, exactly. Next one up, and you wish you had your starting guys out, but you don't. But like Coach Lowe said Wednesday, this is the biggest game these kids have played in. And when you talk about a 2-3 Sallisaw team, Matt and I talk about it a lot in the non-conference games. Those games don't matter. And you're 2-3, but you're sitting at 1-1 in conference play. Right. And like you said earlier, they take 4 teams. And so there's going to be either Sallisaw, Hilldale, Fort Gibson are going to make the playoffs.
Right.
And so if you win those games, you're in. And so that's where we kind of are tonight with this game.
0-2 is where Hilldale sits in conference or district play. I should say they've lost to Broken Bow and Tulsa Central, 2 really good teams. I just tell you right there. They did beat Oolga in the non-district, and Claremore Sequoia then lost to Shakota as well. If you look at their offense, they average about 236.4 yards passing per game, and about just a tick under 100 yards on rushing.
And that brings up, we'll look at the keys to the game tonight. If you think about, look at what we talked about last week at Stillwell and the keys to a victory for them there. A lot of that's going to roll over to tonight.
Right.
And so we have, Sallisaw is going to want to establish a run because we talked about the win factor. Mm-hmm. Both of these teams like to get out and throw the football, but I think the team that can come out and run the ball and establish the run and win the line up front and win that battle is going to have a good chance tonight. Stay aggressive on both sides of the ball. I think Sallisaw did a great job last week. I mean, you had a player in Sawyer Poole score on all 3 phases of the game, so they were aggressive in all aspects of the game. That has to continue tonight. And then keep contained. They've wide receiver for Hilldale, number 33. I think you'll see his name is Dylan Walker is a speedster.
He is.
And can fly.
I watched him on film, and we saw it in person, too.
He can fly, and so Coach Lowe's well aware of that. And so just make sure you contain him tonight for the Diamond defense.
So it's going to be it's not too cold, but the wind, as we mentioned, is going to be a factor. It's 20-25 miles per hour gusting at least, and if it wasn't for that, it'd be a beautiful evening. Yeah. But Mother Nature has decided to roll in and have all 4 seasons in about a 24-hour period, and that's just the way we do it.
Because you're right at 50 degrees kickoff, but that wind makes it feel a lot colder than that out there. Coach Lowe had on 4 layers.
Yeah, he had 3, and then he got the new sweatshirt this week, and he said, you know what, I'm just going to use it anyway.
So they look good too.
They do look good. He is. I'm going to give away. Now I'm not going to give away a secret. I'm not going to do that to him. But like I said on the coaching show, we were really talking about Sawyer Poole last week, and they look back in the record books, and they cannot remember the last time somebody scored 5 touchdowns in the way that he did it.
Yeah, and an offensive touchdown, interception return for a touchdown, a punt return for or punt block return for a touchdown. Right. I mean, I couldn't think. I was trying to think. I couldn't think of somebody. And I don't. But that was pretty impressive.
Yeah, and he, as a matter of fact, he was so good that they named him. They made usually have offense, defense, special teams. They just made him the MVP of the game. He said anybody who scores 5 touchdowns is going to be the MVP of the game, and he was exactly right. Yeah, but year 2 here under Coach Lowe, about halfway through the season, and this is again, I do the radio side of things, so I don't get to see Sallisaw every week like you guys do. Right. And just from my point, I can tell the film. I'll go back and watch the game every week. It seems it's gelling.
It is.
Everything is gelling.
100%. And you know, week in and week out, you look at, are they improving? And I think Coach Lowe says it. I love the way he says it, is we got a week better. You know, you're getting a week better. Even in those non-conference losses, you just look to get better each week and come together offensively. And, you know, one of the things, being an offensive guy, one of the things I look for is just your ability to adapt. And I think that Coach Lowe and the Sallisaw offense has really shown the ability to come out, and whatever the defense is going to show you, you have the ability to adapt and counter that. Which you think about back in, you know, my day.
Yeah.
If you were a running team, you were a running team, regardless of what happened. And so I like that about the Sallisaw offense.
Yeah, and it's like Coach Lowe always says too. You take what they give them. You know, this isn't like, you know, in college where you have players come to you that fit your system.
Right.
In Class 4A and maybe even up to 5A. Everybody plays both ways,
right.
Just about. So you do, if the defense is giving you, the run, then you run. Mm-hmm. If they're giving you the pass, then you pass, and that's just the way it works. I know a lot of times we get caught up. We watch, TV, college, NFL. It's a whole different game. You know, They got so many different players. They got players for their system.
Right.
And so it just makes a big difference.
It makes a huge difference, and I think that's one of the things you talk about the staff and what they've been able to do is that's one of them is adapt what they're doing to the player and the personnel that they have and suit their abilities.
As you can see, Hilldale has a turf field. This is the second year. I think they got it last year. Mm-hmm. As you see, the Hornets take the field, but it's nice. But we were down on it, and it's
totally different.
It's a totally different field.
It is.
It actually has. I think they said it has cork and the rubber pellets, and it seems a lot more stiff.
You know, and doing this, we have we're fortunate enough to be able to travel around and see all these different. And before, I just thought a turf field's a turf field.
Right.
They're all different, and it really is a testament to the surface that Sallisaw has and how nice it is, because you come to a surface, and this looks nice, but when you're out on it, it's a totally different feel.
That it is, and it was kind of, I don't know how to explain it. It's like when you're walking on it, almost like your feet were kind of sliding, almost like in some sort of goo or something.
It could get if it was wet, it could get really slick. But yeah, no.
But it looks beautiful. They have great facilities here, and want to give a shout out to the athletic director here at Hilldale, as it was able to hook us up with a spot over here. We're in here with the coaches, so you're allowed to hear some stuff.
Hey, and that's
Chad Kirkirk's his name, by the way. I apologize.
And that's what's unique about being at Hilldale. I remember 2 years ago we were here, and it was the first time that we had actually, as the Diamonds take the field here. It's the first time that we had actually done a game here, and you are. I mean, I'm looking right to the right, and I'm looking at the coaching staff.
Yeah,
and they're right here, and so it's interesting. It's unique, and I love it.
Yeah, it is, and dual press boxes. So we'll be bringing you the home side of things, because we're on the visitor side here at the press boxes. We're about to get underway here on Mix TV Channel 19, and this is a big game. And of course, short week next week, as Coach Lowe and his crew are ready to go. Short week next week, fall break. We'll talk about that a little bit later on. But
game Thursday night.
And again, these next two games are just. We're going to talk about it a lot, but they are just so important to district standings. And you're not out of it if you lose a game, but you're getting behind the ball.
You set yourself up really well if you can come out and beat these next two wins and get these next two wins against Hilldale and Fort Gibson.
So the Black Diamonds will receive the opening kickoff. I believe Peyton Bennett, number 10, will kick off for the Hornets, who, for those of you who don't know, I am colorblind, and so the black uniforms with red numbers, I believe, is what I'm going on here. I really cannot see them very well, so I will do my best. With the Black Diamonds, I'll be able to see them a little better.
The bright pink.
Yeah, and then, of course, they got the pink for breast cancer awareness out there. So here we go, as the Black Diamonds are going to send several players back.
Yeah, they do. It looks like almost like a diamond punt or kickoff return.
As we will... I see this too at every level, Class A, 2A, 3A, 5A. Most teams, there's a few, but this guy here can put his foot into it.
It looks like he's about ready to kick.
But he's kicking into the wind, though.
Yep.
So we'll see what happens here, as the kick is high, and it's going to be fielded by number 1. That's Sawyer Poole. Poole's going to bring it up to about he's still on his feet. Oh, he fumbled the ball, and it's on the ground. I think the Black Diamonds jumped on it.
Yeah, they were able to jump on it, which is that's key right there. You don't want to turn it over on the opening kickoff. That's for sure.
So the Black Diamonds avoid disaster on the opening kickoff, and we'll have it 1st and 10 for about the 23-yard line. I apologize for calling this like a radio game, because you call radio and TV totally different, but that's just what I'm used to right now. So
you just do you, man.
If I'm over-informative, I apologize. It's going to be a shotgun formation. Of course, Jackson McTire is the quarterback.
Different looking formation there. Sallisaw, kind of a bunched trips to the right.
McTire keeps it. He's going to roll around the right side. He's going to get maybe a yard on the play. It'll be 2nd and long for the Black Diamonds. See, big number 72, Jay Strobel, and number 58, Devin Brandt out there on the stop. Both these teams will no huddle, and not necessarily up tempo, but definitely no huddle.
Yeah, it's a no huddle, kind of just a medium tempo. But Coach Lowe told us before the game that the Hilldale linebackers are fast.
They are.
They go lateral in a hurry. So.
Snap, give to Sawyer Poole, and Poole's going to rumble his way up to across the 25-yard line. It's going to bring up 3rd down at about 6 or 7 here.
That's where the Sallisaw offensive line is going to have to win that battle with the Hilldale defensive front to kind of disrupt the linebacker flow behind them. If Sallisaw can get a push and get a surge back into the linebacker flow, you should have some success there.
Oh, they try to draw the Hornets offside, and they do. So nice play there by McTire to draw the Hornets offsides.
It'll make it a 3rd down and short now instead of a 3rd and long.
Much better position here.
A lot more plays on the playbook.
Yeah, absolutely there are. Sallisaw will just kind of move players around. You see number 10, Riley Scavo, moving to the opposite side of the field.
Yeah, if you watch the near side of the screen here, how are they going to play Jace Nicholson tonight? How's Hilldale going to match up? Looks like they're just going one-on-one right now.
That's a fake, and they're going to throw it out of the backfield, and it's tipped by number 33. There he is. Dylan Walker got his hand on it.
Up, man, and Poole was open.
Yeah, they were running a little round out of the backfield, and that right call, but just a good play by the Hilldale defender.
He just made it, got his hands up. We try to teach that to 4th graders. That's the hardest thing to teach them, is get your hands up. Good things will happen.
Bryson Lawson will go back deep for the Hornets to receive the punt. It's going to be punt is by Dotson, and it's going to be in the air, and it's not a real good punt, and Hilldale will have excellent starting field position.
Special teams. It seems to be each week, special teams play makes a big difference at some point. It's going to put points on the board one way or the other.
Yeah, and some of the games I've called of the year, a lot of the teams, honestly, are using linemen to be their punter.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure why that is, if that's the new fad, but it doesn't really work out for most of them, though. But there are a few of them out there that have really good kicking games, and that usually makes a difference. So here we go. It's going to be the quarterback, Dorsett. He's going to throw, and it's caught complete to number 88. That's Ty O'Neill. Be close to a 1st down. They're going to be just a little bit short, so it'll be 2nd and about 1 for the Hornets at the Sallisaw 30-yard line. So just like that. In the backfield, number 32, I believe that's Hayes. O'Neill is in motion, going over to the slot on the left side. Dorsett snap, quick pass out to Hayes again. He's open, but he's going to be tackled now. He's going to be still on his feet. Sawyer Poole tried to get him, but he's going to get a 1st down at the Black Diamond 23.
And that's a play to Dylan Walker, the speedster, that we watched them run probably 15 times in their pregame. It's just a little swing pass to Walker. They try to get him isolated and get him to the boundary, and we're able to get pretty good chunky yards on that play.
Yeah, and Hilldale going a little up-tempo here to start the game. Their coach said that, they know how to, much like Sallisaw, it's up-tempo, but not really.
They're taking advantage of a flag not moving. The wind has seemed to have died down here.
Dorsett fakes. Now he's going to look into the end zone. He's got a man out there that's going to be knocked away, and they're going to call pass interference. Caleb Borman was out there with the coverage, and I don't know about that one, folks.
I don't know. The only thing that I would see that they called is he had his left hand on the receiver, and if they were saying that disrupted it, but it looked pretty clean to me.
We'll have to just agree to disagree on that one. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Hornets after they marked the penalty off. Or did they wave it off? Nope. Yeah, wishful thinking. Yeah. Sometimes they do that.
So they wave flag. No,
every once in a while.
They're going to march that one towards the end zone here.
So it'll be just excellent field position for the Hornets here as they start the 4th play of their opening drive. The Black Diamonds went 3 and outs, and a bad punt gave excellent field position to Hilldale here. First and 10 from the, I'll put it at about the 14-yard line officially. So first and 10 there. Again, Hilldale running, they have 4 receivers. One guy, the 88, O'Neill, is actually the tight end, but he will line up anywhere.
He's flexed out right now, and he's a big target.
Snap, Dorsett going to keep it along the left side, and he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Actually may have lost a yard on the play.
Good job there by Nicholson to break down and just make a great form tackle there to get him down.
Yeah, didn't like you said, keep contained.
Yeah.
That's exactly what he did.
Break down, look at the hips.
Already under 10 minutes here in the first quarter. As Hilldale again, no huddle, just going to stick with the shotgun. They kind of move the running back to either side, and that's about it. They put a man in motion, snap, they hand it off. Actually, they flip it on the jet sweep. That's number 33. Dylan Walker, and he is into the end zone for the touchdown from 11 yards out, and Hilldale strikes first.
Yeah, it was just a jet sweep to Walker, their speedster, and he was just able to get around the edge and muscle his way into the end zone there.
Yeah, it's a tough play. That option, especially with that jet sweep, with the quarterback who can move. We haven't mentioned that yet. He can move, and so it's just caught the Black Diamonds off. The extra point coming for the Hornets. Snap. Kick is up, and it is through the uprights good. So there's 9:22 left in the first quarter. It is Hilldale 7, Sallisaw nothing. We will take a quick break and be back here on Mix TV Channel 19.
You're watching Black Diamond Football on Mix TV Channel 19.
Losing a loved one can be a devastating experience. Agent Mallory Martin Funeral Home has been caring for families for more than 100 years. We have 8 licensed funeral directors, 4 pre-arrangement counselors, and 3 locations in Sequoyah County.
When my mother passed away, I called Agent Mallory Martin, and they handled every request and took care of every detail.
Remember, it doesn't cost more to call the best. Let our family serve your family.
And welcome back to Hilldale, where the Hornets strike first. It's 7-0, just like that. Sallisaw kind of rusty on that opening drive, and then a bad punt gave Hilldale excellent position. But, again, Sallisaw not out of this at all, as the kick is going to be fielded by Sawyer Poole at about the 3-yard line. He's going to go across the 15, 20. He had a hole for a second. It closed, but he's still on his feet across the 30, 35, 40. He's going to cross midfield. He's going to try to cut back. He does, and he's going to get all the way to the Hilldale 30-yard line, 68 yards on the return.
What a return. He looked like at one point, like you said, he looked like the hole was there. It closed, but he's so shifty and he's so fast that he was able to kind of make one move and he was gone.
He's strong. I think he's just a hoss.
He is a strong kid.
There's a flag on the field.
Back on the 30.
Unfortunately. Yeah. But still a great play for Sallisaw. See what they, obviously this is going to be a block in the back.
Yeah.
It's going to move it all the way back. Well, if they do it from the spot, which is the 30, they'll probably put it at about the 20-yard line.
Yeah, just so far. I mean, it's just, small things like, a bad punt and then a penalty on a kickoff return. Those small things like that, Justin will come back. And if I call you Matt like 45 times tonight,
it's all good. No worries.
Did right there.
No worries at all.
It's those small things that'll come back at the end of the night, and you'll think, man, if we only had that back.
Well, here we go. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 20 on the opposite end. Talk about a big penalty. That's about a 50-yard penalty.
Huge.
Shotgun formation. McTire going to take the snap. Going to keep it on himself. He's going to go up the middle. He's got a hole across the 30. He'll have a first down. And the Black Diamonds get 10 on first down.
Nice read there by Jackson. He reading those ends on that read zone and was able to make the right call there, pull it, and get 10 yards.
As you were talking earlier, the wind's kind of died down a little bit right now.
It's the craziest.
That's fine. McTire trying to draw him off sides. He does again.
Yeah.
So it'll be 5 yards. It'll bring up 1st and 5 from the 35-yard line of the Black Diamonds.
That's something to keep an eye on the rest of the night. If they're going to be kind of undisciplined up front, you can get a free 5 yards every now and again. Do it every time. Yeah, absolutely.
It's going to be closer to the 36, but we'll call it the 35. 8:47 left in the first. Black Diamonds down 7-0, but trying to get a drive going here. McTire, pull in the backfield. 4 receivers. Snap. McTire going to throw a pass. He's got a man open, and it's caught. That's Jace Nicholson. He's at the 25. Score. He is going to score. That's going to be a 64-yard touchdown. No flags, and the Black Diamonds are an extra point away.
Nice. You know, right there, Justin, we talked about it the drive before. We said, I want to see how they're going to play Jace Nicholson, and they played press coverage on him. They played one-on-one coverage on him. That's what they got on the far side. They got him isolated, and with Jace's athletic ability, he can get past that guy every time.
So here we go, the extra point attempt. That's going to be number 23, Dylan Upton. McTire will hold, but there's a flag. They're going to have offsides against Hilldale, so it'll move it a little bit closer.
Move a little closer. Usually, Sallisaw will come out in their swinging gait.
Right, I didn't see that.
They're going right to the extra point tonight.
Well, I can tell you, Coach Lowe was saying that he and the Hilldale coach know each other very well. Yeah. They coach together, so maybe he thinks it's not wasting time on that one tonight.
Just go straight to it.
Just go right to it. And Upton will, again, try it. McTire puts it down. Kick is up, and it is good. So just like that, we are tied at 7. We'll be right back here on Mix TV, Channel 19.
Hey folks, it's Justin Pettit. Be sure to join me and Sallisaw head football coach Randon Lowe each Wednesday at 6:30 live from Shady Oak Wing Shack for the Black Diamond Coaches Show. Come on out and have some great food and a great atmosphere as we talk all things Black Diamonds. That's the Black Diamond Coaches Show every Wednesday at 6:30 live from Shady Oak Wing Shack.
Injuries happen. It's part of the game. When they happen, athletes deserve the best treatment available. Northeastern Health System in Sallisaw is here for you. Updated facilities and leading ER, radiology, and physical therapy departments provide top quality treatment, ensuring student athletes are back in the classroom and on the field as quickly as possible. So play hard and rest easy, because Northeastern Health System has got your back. Go Black Diamonds.
Well, all it took was 3 plays, and the Black Diamonds found the end zone. We're tied at 7, 8:28 left to go here in the first quarter.
A great throwing catch of Jackson to Nicholson, and that's kind of become his go-to guy throughout the course of this year as the year's gone on.
Upton's kick is going to be fielded at the 30, but stepped out of bounds.
Nice
that was
job.
Number 4, Jay Porter, and he's got some wheels too.
Yeah.
He will actually play quarterback some too.
He lined up, and he'll run that zone read just as good as Dorsett does, if not a little bit quicker.
So it'll be 1st and 10, Hornets back at their own 30-yard line. Of course, they scored on their first possession, but they started at the Sallisaw 30-yard line.
Exactly. So we'll get a good look here of the defense and kind of what Hilldale's going to want to do.
Yeah, Dorsett will be the quarterback. The running back will be number 32. That's Darren Hayes. And then the receivers, they use 4 of them, 2 to each side usually. Sometimes they'll do trips, but they'll be 1st and 10. They're going to put number 33, Walker, in motion. They're going to fake it, and they're going to give it to Hayes instead, but Sallisaw's ready for it. He'll get a couple about the 32-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Fell forward for a couple, but they love putting Walker in motion, and they can do so much out of that set to be able to get him the football. So just keep an eye on 33.
Yeah, they use a lot of motion, a lot of reads, as you've seen so far. And they will actually use the running game to open up the passing game, which is what everybody does, I know, but they will really keep you on your toes here.
Yep.
Again, same formation, 2 receivers to each side. Dorsett takes the snap. He's got a blitz on, and he's going to get sacked all the way back at the 22-yard line. Nice play by the Black Diamonds.
And a wrinkle we really hadn't talked about is, Coach Hawkins, defensive coordinator, was Hilldale's defensive coordinator.
last year.
So he kind of has an idea of what they like to do and is able to dial up a blitz there and catch them.
We're going to put it at the 27, so it's coming up 3rd and 17.
Remind me of Tecmo Bowl.
There you go. Just blitz it. Give it to Bo Jackson. You scored every time.
Play, it just blows up like that.
So that was they had 4 or 5 Black Diamonds in the backfield. So, again, same formation for Hilldale. Dorsett trying to draw the Black Diamonds offside. Does not work. Very good. Very disciplined. Now they're going to change the play, and Hilldale's going to take a timeout, and we'll take it with them. We'll be right back on Mix TV Channel 19.
Forever Memories Funeral Services offers local ownership with deep roots in the community and a caring staff dedicated to serving Sequoyah County and surrounding communities. We provide ceremonies uniquely designed to celebrate the life journey of your loved one. We welcome you to take advantage of all our services, including pre-planning and grief counseling. Forever Memories Funeral Services, bringing family and friends together in a time of loss.
Score big with Gray Brothers and Kubota. Get football season kickoff savings such as the incredible Kubota BX 1880 tractor and get 0 down with 1.99% APR financing. Or for the ultimate ATV experience, try our all-new Kubota Sidekick and get 0 down with 2.99% APR financing for up to 72 months. Plus, ask us about the great package deals available on the Kubota L2501 tractor and matching equipment. So stop into Gray Brothers Equipment today and take the opportunity to experience Kubota with football season kickoff savings.
And welcome back to Hilldale, where the Black Diamonds and the Hornets are tied at 7, but Hilldale looking at a 3rd and 17 from their own 23-yard line, as Dorsett will actually put number 6, Lawson, into a 5-receiver set. Dorsett takes the snap. He's running to his right. Now he's going to have to avoid a man. Black Diamonds almost get there. It's a pass, and it is caught by number 13. That's Hunter Parson, and he has got a clear path to the end zone. He's going to take it 77 yards for the touchdown. No flags on the play, and Hilldale answers the Black Diamond touchdown with a score of their own.
Yeah, that's one of the times where, you blitz, you get pressure on the quarterback, and Dorsett's shifty enough to be able to buy himself time there, allow the receiver to get open across the middle of the field, and on 3rd and 17, they hit a big play.
I think that was the right call. You're right. He just saw that was an NFL move there. That little step to the side there.
Pat Mahomes looking play.
That
there.
It was just did not give under the pressure. There's a snap. Kick is up, and it is through, but there's a flag on the play. We'll see what the call is.
I think the Sallisaw coaching staff is saying, get back. It looks like it's going to be against Hilldale, and they're going to have to re-kick this thing.
We'll look here. Looking around.
Talking, having a conference there.
Yep. The man in the white hat will say illegal formation, and they'll have to re-kick. Must not bet they had a guy off the line.
Back him up and kick it again.
This could be big. Extra points could be, the way this game's going right now, it could be very, very important.
Every point's going to count, you got to believe, at some point.
You look at last week, Muldrow and Tulsa Central. Muldrow was an extra point away from tying that game and missed the extra point.
Right at the end.
So they will try it again. That's Peyton Bennett, number 10. There's a snap. It's down. Kick is up, and that is good. So 7:03 left. First quarter, it is Hilldale 14, Sallisaw 7, and we will be right back on Mix TV, Channel 19.
At Wayland's Body Shop, they truly believe that lasting relationships don't happen by accident. They're built on hard work, trust, and respect. Wayland's Body Shop will work closely with you and your insurance company to ensure that your repair will be done in a timely fashion and to your satisfaction. They treat you the way they like to be treated. It's less stressful when you take your auto to Wayland's Body Shop in Sallisaw.
And we are back at Hilldale, just south Muskogee is pretty much what where we're at.
Muskogee, yeah.
You don't have to use a turnpike to get here. That's what I like about that. So
go to Warner and come up.
That's exactly what we did. Big Josh was the driver tonight, who's also running our stuff in here. So 7:03 left. It's 14-7 in favor of Hilldale. That's going to be a low, wobbly kick. It's still going to be taken by, I believe that's Poole again. He's got some more room, and he's going to get across the 30, 35-yard line. Still good starting field position for the Black Diamonds.
Yeah, if you're Sallisaw, you'll take a start on the 35 every time.
You know they're fearing him this time when they're kicking it on the ground, squibbing it.
Squibbed it. They still squibbed it to him.
Yeah. I don't think that's how it was supposed to go, but I think that Sawyer's just going to see the football roll, and he's going to go get it.
He's going to go find it.
So see if Sallisaw can answer here, trailing 14-7. McTire in the shotgun, takes the snap, gives it off to Poole, but Hilldale's ready for it, and they're going to push him back for a loss, so be second and long for the Black Diamonds.
And they still doesn't look like they adjusted at all. Still didn't put a safety over the top of Nicholson, so you're still getting what you want if you're Sallisaw, the way that they're covering your receivers.
See what they do. They got Nicholson on the left side here. It'll be the left side of the quarterback.
You are one-on-one here.
And he's lined up with number 11, Troy Maxwell Jr., who's a senior.
Now they're pushing Walker back a little bit.
McTire takes the snap, looking for Nicholson, finds him at the 35. He cuts upfield, gets to, well, he's still on his feet to about the 37. Now we're going to have a flag on the play. Now they got a face mask.
They grabbed a face mask there, Justin.
This will be big for the Black Diamonds and get him another first down.
And that time they did make an adjustment. They moved Dylan Walker out and kind of bracketed a little bit.
We're going to
Yeah, so we are going to have a face mask against Hilldale, which will move the Diamonds up.
Whatever it takes.
Hey, we will take it.
Whatever it takes here on a very chilly, windy night. The wind has picked back up. It's out of the north, so it's freezing cold on top of, but it's at the Black Diamonds' back right now, so shouldn't affect them too much on this drive. McTire from the 48 of Hilldale gives it off to, actually keeps it himself. He's going to slice his way up to about the 45-yard line, and it'll be second down at about 7.
It's a good play on first down. You know, a lot of times those read zones like that, those zone reads for McTire are setting up other plays in the series. So let's see what Coach Lowe has dialed up here.
Yeah, good block by the tackle there, Bryce Smithson. Kind of seal that down. Shotgun formation again. Both these teams, you won't see much under center. Snap, McTire, 3-step drop, looking, does a pass over the middle, and it's just incomplete. Intended for Riley Scavo. Just a little low under there.
Good read. I mean, Scavo was there. I'd come back to that here later because at that point I saw Sawyer Poole kind of sneak in from his running back position and head to the far flat, and he was wide open there. So if they saw it up here, I guess we could tell them because we're standing right next to them, right?
Hey, did you guys see that? I'm sure they did. So 3rd and 7 from the 45. They almost drew him off sides again.
They keep trying.
I would keep trying, too.
Keep that well.
8 seconds on the play clock. McTire takes the snap. It's going to be an option to the left. He's going to keep it himself, and a nice tackle. He's going to get to the 43-yard line.
It's just 4-down territory for you.
I believe it is. So. If it's me, yes, but we'll see.
Well, especially after the first punt that we had,
Yeah, because your defense played good on the last series. Just one play got him.
One play busted it.
So it'll be 4th and 5 from the Hilldale 43-yard line. The Black Diamonds appear to be going for it. Play clock down to 17 seconds. McTire getting the call from the sideline. I think Coach Lowe is probably going to wait and use the timeout. Well, 8 seconds on the play clock. Now they're going to go for it here. 5 seconds on the play clock. McTire, snap, drops back, looks, does a pass over the middle, and it is dropped. It was in the hands of Tom McHenry. He went to turn around and dropped the ball.
It was right there. It was a good play call. It was a good read by Jackson, and he made a good throw. Ty's just got to come up with that, and he knows it.
Would have been a first down, too. This is just a tough call there. I don't know. Could that be coldness of the hands? Does the kid have gloves on? I didn't see out there.
I think he's got all kinds of gloves on.
Still, it was a good call.
Good call. Good play was there.
It happens.
Got to execute.
It happens. So it'll be 1st and 10, Hilldale from their own 43-yard line.
Diamond defense need to stop here. I mean, that goes without saying. But, you can't – these are those types of games, like you said, they're going to be back and forth. You can't get a couple scores behind. That's one thing that Sallisaw's done quite a bit this year is they've had to play from behind. And if they can avoid that, well, they're in much better shape.
So Hilldale will come out in a pistol set. The handoff to number 6, Brayson Lawson, and the Black Diamonds weren't fooled, and it'll be 2nd and 10.
There's McHenry kind of making a little redemption there.
There you go. That's what you got to do. You got to forget about that play and keep going.
Short memory, and that's good to see.
And that's exactly what he had. So for 2nd and 10 from the 43-yard line. We got several other games in 4A4 happening. We'll keep you up to those as well as some of our area teams. Snap. Dorsett under pressure. He's going to try to move, but he's going to get slammed back at the 37, 38-yard line. Big sack by the Black Diamonds.
Yeah, and I love the call, again, by Coach Hawkins. And what you're doing is you're kind of playing with fire a little bit because when you all-out blitz like that, you're leaving your defensive backs out there on an island with them. But if they can keep getting pressure on Dorsett, it doesn't look like, except for the one play while ago, that he handles it very well. So we'll see.
So 3rd and 15, they're going to put it at the 38-yard line. Black Diamonds again Had them in 3rd and long last play, and they hit it for a big touchdown. So I bet they make some adjustments here.
Yeah, these are huge plays here. These 3rd and longs. You hate to give up a first down, but definitely can't give up another touchdown.
Empty set. They get it just in time. Actually, they're going to say he didn't get it in time. It's going to be either, might have been a false start. What do we got here? Nope, yeah, it's false start against Hilldale. They were right there at the play clock expiring anyway, so it's going to make it 3rd and 20 from the 33.
Have you seen, in the games you've done, have you seen the play clock being an issue?
The first 3 or 4 games, it was terrible.
Yeah.
But, yes, the past 2 or 3 games, it has the coaches have adjusted. But the first few games, it was awful.
Yeah, starting to get better.
So empty set. There's the snap. Dorsett has plenty of time. Black Diamond's dropping back. Dorsett fakes it. Now he's going to have to take off and run with it. And he's going to still be on his feet. He's going to cut to about the 45, but he's going to be well short.
Yeah.
Got about 12 yards, but needed 20. It's going to be 4th and 8. But if you're Hilldale, do you think about going for it here?
I don't think that you do. I think if you're on your own side of the field here in a 1-touchdown game, I think you kick it away and trust your defense.
I think so, too. That's exactly what they're going to do. Number 10 for the Hornets, Peyton Bennett. He seems to be the kicker for everything here, and that's exactly what he's going to do.
Kick-all guy, and you can hear the coaches in here saying, don't jump. The last thing you want to do is get an offsides here, make it 4th and short.
Yeah, because it's 4th and 7 right now.
On their side of the 50, which may become a go-for-it situation.
There's a snap. High snap, brought down, kick is up, and it's going to be fielded by the Black Diamonds. That's Jace Nicholson. He's at the 30, and he's going to fall back to about the 34. There's a flag on the play from way out here by the head linesman. Let's see what the flag is on.
He chunked that flag in there.
Like they say, the further they throw it, the more they mean it.
Yeah.
See what we have the call here. Still waiting.
I haven't gotten any indication from either side either on who it may be against.
Well, okay. It's holding against the Black Diamonds, so it'll be a 10-yard penalty, and we'll have them back even further.
Was that Scavo again? I'm pretty sure it was Scavo on the block in the back, too.
Well, here we go. So the Black Diamonds get a big stop on defense, so they'll be trying to answer the Hilldale touchdown, which was a big play on 3rd and long, but Sallisaw holds there. So 1st and 10 from the 23-yard line is where they're going to officially spot it. Jackson McTire still the quarterback. Jackson takes the snap, gives it to Poole around the left side. He's going to cut it inside. He's got some room. He's across the 40, 45. He's still on his feet. And he's at to midfield. Held on to the ball, and Sawyer Poole has a first down for the Black Diamonds right at midfield.
Great cut there off the initial block. He read the block well, made the great cut, and got what he could get.
27 yards on a first down, and the Black Diamonds are already in Hilldale territory. We'll mention, too, we don't have a stats guy tonight either.
But yeah, Mr. Bobby Qualls, our usual stat guy, is on vacation as well, and so they're actually traveling tonight.
Faking the handoff is McTire, and he rumbles up to the 43. I should say rumbles down to the 43. It'll be 2nd and about 4.
Doing the Disney World trip.
Oh, that's does not sound fun at all for a parent. As a kid, it's your dream, but as a parent, no, not so much. We wish all Bobby and, of course, Matt safe travels.
Oh, absolutely.
Back.
Yeah, if you weren't free, I was going to be on my own completely tonight.
I've done that before. Hand off to Poole. Poole's going to get to about the 40. Still on his feet, just dragging folks. It's going to be close to a first down. It all depends on the spot.
Yeah, it's going to be. I think they're going to give him the first.
Yeah, timeout on the field as the measurement, and it's a first down, Black Diamonds.
Yeah.
So again, Poole showing his strength.
You know, it's amazing what a game last week like Poole had will do to some confidence now, and he's come out kind of playing like that tonight.
So it's about 90 seconds left here in the first. Of course, we had a late start here tonight at 7:30, so my bedtime's coming up real soon. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, have to get me a coffee at halftime. 1st and 10. 7 seconds on the play clock. They're going to try to move some guys around here. They better hurry up. 3 seconds. Snap. McTire going to hand it off. It's going to be a nice run. See who that is.
Number 18 for Sallisaw. That's
Payson Dotson. Yeah, I forgot my binoculars. So
now his will be. Can you see the bright orange sleeves?
I can see, and I can just tell by his stature is very. You can recognize it too. Under a minute now here in the first. 14-7. Hilldale's in front, but the Black Diamonds have a nice drive going here. It'll be 2nd and 6 from the Hilldale 35.
I think he may be the only one with the bright orange sleeves on tonight. So
McTire takes the snap, looking for a screen, throws it, and it goes over. I don't know if that was tipped at the line or if that just got away from him.
I think it got a hand on it at the line.
So it'll be 3rd and 6 from the 35. This obviously is 4-down territory for the Black Diamonds.
Yeah, it may be one of those things where,
I'm not sure that play was going to do anything anyway.
No, and because they read it pretty well. I think here you try to maybe get 3 or 4 to make it a 4th and short situation if you know you're going for it.
Snap give is actually it's going to be McTire on the keeper, and he's going to get to about the 31. He's going to be short, but he got about half of it. That's what you always want to try to do if you know you're going to go for it.
You got 2 downs to do it. Try to get half of it.
I don't think they'll have another snap though, as I think the first quarter is going to end, which means the Black Diamonds will be going into the wind in the second quarter, and that is exactly how the first quarter will end. It's Hilldale 14, Sallisaw 7, and we will be right back with the second quarter here on the Mix TV, Channel 19.
This is more than a bundle. It's more than a combo deal. It's not just stuff. This is your home, your car, and you want to give them the protection they deserve with home and auto insurance. State Farm agents get it. It's why they're here.
Talk to State Farm agent Shannon Van in Sallisaw today.
Is your furnace or air conditioner in your home acting up and causing you to be uncomfortable? Whether your furnace stops running or your air conditioning unit needs to be upgraded, you can count on Freeman Heat and Air, an authorized York dealer to provide the service and equipment you need to be comfortable again. Count on them for trustworthy, on-time, and worry-free service. Think Freeman Heat and Air and York for all your indoor comfort needs, when honesty and quality count.
Well, it was an exciting first quarter as Hilldale leads 14-7, but the Black Diamonds looking at a 4th and 3 from the Hilldale 33-yard line. A lot of plays here.
Biggest play of the game here for Sallisaw so far. You really need to get this first down, go down, put points on the board here to kind of stay with Hilldale. But yeah, you got a lot of options if you're Coach Lowe. They brought in a fullback.
Yep.
That's Colton Sanders in there at fullback, senior, kind of offset to the left.
Poole is the running back to the right. McTire takes the snap. They fake it. It's going to be a quarterback keeper. He puts his head down, and he's going to lunge forward. I don't think he's going to have the first down, though.
That lunge right there at the end got it close, but I think you're right. I think they're going to come up short.
And they are. It's a turnover on downs, and Hilldale will take over at their own 30-yard line. But he needed the 30, and he got halfway there.
Yeah.
So, again, Sallisaw turns it over on downs. And now Hilldale, your defense has been playing good, though, so just keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, Coach Hawkins has done a nice job of being able to mix up pressures.
Here we go. Number 4, Porter is actually in the game at quarterback now. We knew we'd see him out here. He's a speedster. Porter, snap, hands it off to the running back. Number 32.
The ball on the ground?
Hayes. Yeah, the ball is on the ground. Oh, they're going to say he was down. I saw it come out. Black Diamond's not happy.
All the coaches pointed. That ball looked like it came out a little bit.
He didn't get much. He only got about half a yard, so it'll be 2nd and 9.5. But still, that could have been a big turnover for the Black Diamonds. I saw it come out, but I thought he was down, but I'm way up here.
Yeah, we're way up here, and we got smudge on the windows.
Yeah, it's not real clean, that's for sure. So Porter is still the quarterback. Takes the snap. He's going to hand it off. The ball's on the ground, and now he's going to get tackled back at about the 25-yard line. As again, you bring in a quarterback that hasn't been out there, and they mess up on the exchange, and now it's 3rd and long.
And here comes Dorsett back into the game. Porter going out of the game.
I saw this. I did the Vian Eufaula game, and Eufaula used 3 quarterbacks.
Oh, wow.
And it just could not get any rhythm going.
It's tough to do. I mean,
especially it was the first game of the year for them, and it was just not good at all. But I think you're right. I think Porter is going to go to the sideline. Dorsett's back out. It's 3rd and 17 from their own 24. Hilldale up by a touchdown.
3rd and 17 is how they scored last time. So just make sure.
Dorset, there's a flag on the play. They're going to get a hold. So this really may be for naught. He's going to get.
Well, I don't know.
Up to about the 38. There's a flag.
Big decision here for Coach Lowe, too. I mean, it's going to be about 4th and 2.
No, I think
you
take the holding.
I think
you take the hold.
Push them back 3rd and 30-ish. What's 17 and 10? 27?
Yeah.
Math.
There you go.
Just math.
I used to be a lot better at it. I've gotten older, my mind doesn't move as fast.
I was also going to say, too, I do a lot of, like, quirky one-liner stuff.
Sure.
That you may or may not understand.
I get it. I'm a Seinfeld fan, so I get it.
So if we go silent, folks, it's because
I'm over here giving him the signal for – no, it's all good. So it's 3rd and forever for Hilldale as Coach Lowe accepts the penalty. It's all the way back at the 15-yard line.
Yeah, Hilldale going backwards on this drive, which is exactly what you want to see if you're a Sallisaw fan.
So 3rd and 26 is what they're going to call it. Dorset takes the snap. Oh, it's on the ground. He's going to spin. He's going to get sacked back at about the 5-yard line. Nice defensive play by the Black Diamonds.
Yeah. Well,
little stunt play there.
Yeah, and I'm loving the blitz packages that Coach Hawkins has come up with this week, schemed against his former team. Seem to be paying off big time so far in this early going.
Yeah, it has been. So it's going to be a punt out of the end zone for the Hornets. Jace Nicholson back to, I believe there's a Poole. I get my ones and my sevens.
I think that's Nicholson.
Yeah, Nicholson back to receive the punt. Again, these windows here are doing us no favors, folks. We're doing our best.
They are not the cleanest.
Oh, the ball's almost. It is blocked. It's blocked. It's in the end zone. Sawyer Poole trying to run. He can't get it. He's going to be a safety anyway. So 2 points for the Black Diamonds. Man, Sawyer Poole, he was chasing it.
So they gave a touchback signal. They have not yet given a safety signal because it went out. It went out the side of the end zone.
Oh, I got you. That's a safety.
Yeah, but
you see Coach Lowe signaling safety.
I was going to say touchback. Where are they going to put the ball?
That's a safety, folks. I've been doing football a long time. That's a safety. I don't care what they say. That is a safety. That's 2 points and a punt.
You probably have 600 referees down here and below us here giving the safety signal.
Well, I don't care. I don't know what the decision is here.
What are we talking about?
This reminds me of Bull Durham. You ever seen Bull Durham? They have they're talking about like candlesticks and stuff at the.
Yeah, and the Sallisaw players are going out to receive a kick.
As they should. This should be 2 points and a free kick.
Because it's not a fumble.
No, it's not a fumble.
It's not a fumble in the end zone.
They block the punt. It goes out. That's 2 points. There you go.
Thank you. Well, at least they got it right.
They did. I mean, they got it right.
They talked it over. Took longer than you thought, but they got it right. So the big, huge play there.
Yeah, 14-9 is the score now.
I was going to say, if Sawyer Poole would have picked that up and scored another touchdown on a blocked punt 2 weeks in a row, try to find that in the history books.
Nah, there's no way. So it'll be a free kick from the 20, and they're going to elect to use the tee.
Probably a good decision.
You never know, though.
Onside it.
They may do it.
You never.
You see Dotson. I see Dotson in his sleeve.
Yeah, he's out there. Yep. And then you got Poole and Nicholson on either side of him.
This guy's got a leg, so we'll see. And he does. He's got the win, too. So that's going to be a kick fielded by Sawyer Poole at the 21. He's at the 30. Gets a block. Cuts across. He's at about the 41-yard line. A great field position for the Black Diamonds. Yeah, that was a good kick.
That was a boot.
Again, this kid has a good leg, especially with the wind, which is
and the flag is whipping around now. Yeah, it's whipping around now. So
the good thing is especially on the field, it was straight. It wasn't swirling.
Nope.
So the Black Diamonds will actually be going into the wind now. McTire and Sawyer Poole in the backfield. McTire Trying to see if it doesn't try to draw him off side here. Does not. Snap, hands off to Poole. Poole around the right side. 45, cuts inside 50. He's across midfield and gets about 13 yards on first down.
One thing that you've noticed, and if you watch a little film on him, you've seen it, is Sawyer Poole is shifty.
He is.
He is very shifty, and he gets those feet going, and he's 100 miles an hour every time he touches the ball.
He's got great acceleration because he kind of takes his time and boom, he takes off.
It's like that roller coaster at Silver City.
Yes.
0 to 60.
That's it. Powder keg.
Powder keg.
There it is.
That's it.
McTyer going to change the play. Moves Poole over to the right side. Snap. Gives it to Poole again. This time he's going to try the middle, and Hilldale is ready for it, but he's going to get down to about the 45.
Yeah, little chippiness going on there.
It happens.
It happens. Fans don't like it.
I like it. It's football. Come on.
Football.
2nd and 9. They're going to give him 1 yard. McTyer, option, right side. And he's going to fake the pitch and keep it nice down to about the 39. So he got about 7.
What's going to be really close.
2nd and 2.
There's a third penalty flag on the field, though, about the
probably going to be a hold. Yep. So hold against Sallisaw is going to wipe the play out and is going to bring up 2nd and long.
A couple of holding penalties here in this first half have really kind of put dampers on big plays for Sallisaw. That not a huge play, but good momentum play getting you into their territory and on your way to be able to really score and take the lead here for the first time tonight.
Shake it off, though. McTyer and Poole still in the backfield. 3 receivers to his left side. 1 to the right. There's a snap. McTyer looks.
He's got him.
He's got a man wide open. It's Jace Nicholson, and it's caught. It's at the 20, the 10. He's going to score. 52 yards. Jace Nicholson houses it, and the Black Diamonds are back in front.
Man, that was another great throw by McTyer. They got what they wanted. They got Nicholson again one-on-one matched up with a defensive back, and he just ran that post again. And they're not going to be able to cover him one-on-one. They're going to have to figure out how to get somebody over the top of him.
And that's going to free somebody else up.
Absolutely.
We apologize, folks. We don't have the replays this week. We are shorthanded as shorthanded can get, but we're making it happen for you. Snap is up, or the kick is up and good, so the Black Diamonds lead 16-14. We'll take a break and be back on Mix TV Channel 19.
At LaFerry's Propane, their friendly and dependable service is what sets them apart from their competitors, and they always strive to have the lowest priced propane in the area, too. LaFerry's Propane is an Oklahoma family-owned business with a local office just east of Sallisaw, employees that live in the community, and a propane filling station on site. No job is too large or too small. When it comes to propane, LaFerry's does it all. Come visit them on Highway 64 just east of town, or check them out online at laferryspropane.com.
At Sallisaw Lumber, we are more than just a lumber yard. We are your full-service lumber company, hardware store, and appliance and flooring center all in one. If you don't find what you need, we'll order it for you. Our guys are standing at the counter ready to wait on you. And if you can't take it with you, we can deliver it to you for only $10. At Sallisaw Lumber, we've not forgot about good customer service. Sallisaw Lumber saves you time, saves you money.
Well, the Black Diamonds using the long ball tonight, and they have the lead 16-14.
I think both touchdowns have been same play.
Yeah, they were. The Jace Nicholson over the middle. There's the kick, and it's going to be high and fielded by, I believe that's number 4 out there, Porter. And he's got some speed, but he'll get up to about the 40, and it'll be first down for the Hornets.
Porter's not a bad guy to kick there because now he's put the ball on the ground a couple times, and he's probably thinking about it.
You were talking about that chippiness. There was a lot of it on that. I was just waiting on the flag on that, but the ref's letting them play a little bit.
I'm sure maybe at halftime, if it continues at halftime, they may get a talking to in the locker room.
So 1st and 10 from the 40 is where they're going to put it. I believe Dorsett will be back out there at the quarterback position. He was. We saw Porter there for a second, but 2 negative plays get you taken out. It's going to be a pistol set. Hayes is the running back. Dorsett takes it, fakes, throws a quick pass over the middle, and it is caught. That is number 6, Brayson Lawson, a sophomore, and it's 14 yards, and a first down.
And you kind of see the cat and mouse here Coach Hawkins dialing up a bunch of pressure in this first half. Now Hilldale counters with a quick release. Slant over the middle. So
they stayed in this same formation other than pistol and shotgun. That's the only thing they've done that's different. It's a pistol set now. Sallisaw bringing the blitz. Hilldale picks it up, and it's not enough. Jace Nicholson's back there, back at the 49-yard line. It'll be a loss of 5 on the play. It'll bring it up.
I love it. Back and forth.
Second and long.
That time Hilldale tried to get a little bit, tried to go a little bit deeper with the pass routes, allowed the pressure to get to him.
So 2nd and 15 from the 49-yard line, back in Hilldale territory. 7:21 left in the first. Still a pistol set. Dorsett takes the snap. Oh, it's a bad snap. Now he doesn't know what he's going to do. He's got to run the right. Now he's going to throw a pass. It's a broken play, and it's going to be incomplete, and they're going to call pass interference. There's 2 flags come in.
Well,
it's on Brown. He never turned around.
How about Hilldale offensive lineman downfield?
Yeah, that could have been, I don't know, we may see. Well, the other flag came in. They may have caught that. I was mentioning that. There's 3 flags on the field. One of them is going to be pass interference, we know, and the other one could be an eligible lineman downfield. So these may offset, and we may have a free redo on the play.
He did throw his hat.
Yeah, and then there's an official hat on the ground, so there's all kinds of stuff out there. Maybe
let's hope they can figure this out quicker than they can figure out a
safety. So we have pass interference against Sallisaw, unsportsmanlike conduct against Sallisaw. So double whammy. Okay, I don't know. I didn't see that, but again, you can't keep your eyes on everything. We mentioned it's getting chippy out there, though.
Yeah.
So this will be a big penalty.
Unsportsmanlike doesn't surprise me with how they've done it. Yeah.
Let's see. What are we doing here? So we're going to put it at the 35-yard line. Now they're going to mark it off again. There's one penalty, and here comes the second one. It's going to put it all the way at the 20-yard line is where they're going to put it at. Wow. 21-yard line.
Huge.
So big shift of momentum. Shift. So 2 penalties, the pass interference, and then the dead ball, unsportsmanlike. So 7:06 in the second, 16-14 in favor of the Black Diamonds, but Hilldale in prime position here. Same formation, pistol. They only have 3 receivers this time to the left. Snap. It's going to be a throw out to number 33, Dylan Walker. And Walker lost the ball. It's on the ground.
I think Sallisaw
says they have it. And they're going to say he was on the ground again. That's twice they've done that.
Man, wow. I don't know about that. The other one I couldn't see. That
one was right in front of us.
You could see that pretty clearly. That ball was loose.
So what are we doing here now? The Hilldale coach is out on the field.
Yeah, you could see that the Sallisaw coaching staff, it happened right in front of them, and Coach Hawkins is right down there.
So what are we doing here? Why are we huddling on the...
Are they getting a timeout over there?
No, I don't know. I don't know what they're doing here. Even the coaches up here, though, what are they doing? Now Coach Lowe just given up on that one. He stated his case, and it didn't work, so it'll be... They're still showing first down but on the scoreboard, but that's not right. It's 2nd and 10 from the 21. Empty set. Dorsett is back there by himself. Now we're going to have a timeout on the field after all this commotion. We'll try to regroup and figure out what's going on ourselves. Timeout Black Diamonds, and we'll be right back on Mix TV, Channel 19.
Whether you are a do-it-yourselfer or a contractor, Taylor Rental has the equipment you need when and where you need it. We carry a large selection of landscape equipment, power tools, lifts, loaders, excavators, and more. Taylor Rental is also your local retailer and service center for Hustler, Husqvarna, and Woods products. From rental to sales, from service to parts, we are Sallisaw's one-stop resource for all your indoor and outdoor projects. Taylor Rentals at 2510 South Kerr Boulevard. Find us online at arklahomarental.com.
At Wayland's Body Shop, they truly believe that lasting relationships don't happen by accident. They're built on hard work, trust, and respect. Wayland's Body Shop will work closely with you and your insurance company to ensure that your repair will be done in a timely fashion and to your satisfaction. They treat you the way they like to be treated. It's less stressful when you take your auto to Wayland's Body Shop in Sallisaw.
Well, we're still trying to figure out what happened during that chain of events there, but Sallisaw did call a timeout to kind of, I guess, give Coach Lowe a chance to talk to the refs, and the way he looked, he didn't get the explanation he wanted.
I don't guess they reviewed it.
No review here. No review. Thank goodness.
Because I promise you, if they reviewed that, that's a fumble.
So now it's 1st and 10. Now we're going to have a.
Yeah, I think he was.
It's false start against Hilldale. So I guess what they're saying is Hilldale got a timeout before that last play.
Is that what they were? Is that what they were?
That's from what I can understand. They're going to say that Hilldale got a timeout in before the fumble. So that was probably clearly a fumble, but there was no play because Hilldale had got a timeout in.
So now we're back to 1st and now 15.
Now 1st and 15. Yes.
Okay.
Well, I think we kind of know now.
At least we got it sorted out.
Still an empty set. Sallisaw bringing the blitz, and he's got to throw it quickly, and it's going to be caught, but not much room made by Dylan Walker. Nice play. Caleb Borman's out there. Colton Sanders is out there. Number 18, Payson Dotson.
When I love the energy by Sallisaw. You know that, and they know this is a big game.
Of course they do.
This is a huge game.
I love how they're just shaking off the penalties and the big plays. There's nothing you can do about it. You just got to. The next play is the only one that counts.
Short memory and go to the next one, and well, they are fired up.
He lost 2 yards on that play, so it'll be 2nd and 17 from the 28-yard line. I thought I had about outside. They're saying it's okay. Now they changed. They said they had it at the 23. Pistol formation now. There's a snap. It's on the ground. Ball's on the ground. Sallisaw dives for it. Dotson almost gets there, but Dorsett jumps on it. So 2 back-to-back negative plays and a penalty for Hilldale has them way back at the 33. So it'll be 3rd and 22. So they're going the wrong way for the Hornets.
Again, and they have no answer for the Sallisaw pressure. I think that 100% was caused. That fumble was caused by Sallisaw pressure because Dorsett was trying to get the ball as he was moving backwards away from the blitz.
Dorsett in the pistol, snap, drops back. Here comes the Sallisaw blitz. They have got him. He has to go down at the 44-yard line. That's going to be another big loss. It's going to be 4th and forever, and Hilldale will have to punt.
Yeah, just all-out blitz. I love the thought tonight for Sallisaw's defense.
Well, you know when it's 3rd and long, they're going to throw it, and they're either going to throw a short screen and try to make a man miss, but Hilldale, if you watch their film, they love the downfield routes, and if you blitz, then it doesn't give them time. So the Hornets will punt. Number 10, Peyton Bennett, the senior. 7 seconds on the play clock. They may take a delay here, trying to do it NFL style. Nope, there's the snap. It's almost blocked by Dotson, and it's going to be Jace Nicholson letting it bounce. That's no man's land there, but it takes a black diamond bounce to the 12. He wanted to catch it, but if you drop it, it's big trouble.
Deal. That's that turf bounce.
So it took a pitching wedge type bounce, and it'll be 1st and 10 black diamonds. Well, I'll tell you what, Hilldale had it 1st and 10 from the 21. And if you're Sallisaw, you got to feel good that they got 0 points out of that.
Yeah, I think coming, after that non-called fumble, the timeout or whatever it was, Sallisaw's defense got fired up, ready to come out and play.
That they have. So 1st and 10 Black Diamonds are going to put it at the 13. And here they come. Plenty of time to march down the field with a 2-point lead. Now we're moving around. McTire going under center now.
First time we've seen that.
There's a snap. Hand off to the running back. Not much there. A few yards. Catch who the running back was there.
It's going to be, they'll turn around number 1.
Poole.
That's Poole.
So Poole gets 1. They're going to officially give him to the 14. So the Black Diamonds kind of taking their time a little bit here, huddling up, something we don't see too often.
That's that thing they call a huddle right there.
Of course, Hilldale will get the second half kickoff. Maybe try to burn some clock here. There they go. They're moving it again. Lots of shifts and formations for the Black Diamonds. Snap. Give the Poole again. He's got some room. He's at the 30-yard line, across the 35, and it'll be 1st and 10 Black Diamonds. That's going to be about a 22-yard gain, 1st down Black Diamonds.
Justin, I'm trying to remember. I can't think who it was against last year, but there was a point last year where Coach Lowe went to this. it's like a stretch play. It's an overload and a stretch play, and they gashed. And I forget who they played last year. It was against, but
it was home. I remember it was home
for about 2 quarters, and so that looks like this is what they're trying to do here.
So it's a shotgun now. They're going to shift back into it. Nicholson and Poole in the backfield. Nicholson kind of a fullback. There's a snap. It's going to be a counter to Poole, who was in no man's land, but he's able to get back to about the line of scrimmage, so it'll be 2nd and long.
And that's, this is something that's really kind of unique about Sallisaw's offense is they can go from, one series, their shotgun, spread them out, throw it around, to this series now they're under center, and now they're back to spread it out, throw it around again. So
McHenry, the tight end, checks out. Scavo takes his place in the slot. Plenty of time on the play clock, 15 seconds. McTyer calling the play at the line. He's going to stay in the shotgun this time. 2nd and 10. Snap, fake, looking downfield. He's got a man. Scavo was wide open, but McTyer had pressure. He's going to throw it back. Nicholson catches it, foots down. It's a first down at the 41-yard line in Hilldale.
Man, what a great job.
And there's a flag on the play.
They're going to get a hold. Or could it be in the area of a late hit on the quarterback?
Possibly. There may be a late hit on McTyer. We'll see here.
McTyer came up kind of hobbling a little bit.
Yeah, had my eyes downfield. I didn't see. I know he had a guy chasing after him when he let it go, though. What a play by Nicholson to come back.
To know that your quarterback's under distress. He's running for his life, and you come back to the ball. And let's see what the call is. Is it going to stay?
It'll be holding. Roughing the passer. Okay.
Yeah, so I guess he went
I don't know. I guess he went personal foul. A little low there.
Because he's behind him.
Yeah, we can't see him, man. I thought he was. It looked like the hold symbol. I was about to jump through the window here.
You're about to come unglued on.
And I'm telling you. So it'll be 1st and 10. So we'll add 15 to the end of the play, and they're going to put it all the way. 21-yard line?
Yeah. So.
Now 27-yard line.
Absolutely.
I'm not sure how they figured this out sometimes.
What a great play, though, by both McTyer to buy the time and then Nicholson to recognize it and come back to the ball.
Dotson is the running back this time. McTyer takes the snap, fakes it, and they're going to be ready for him back at the 30. It'll be a 3-yard loss on the play.
Backside linebacker didn't even look at it. Yeah.
Backside linebacker.
Yeah, we hear Coach Tigo here. Backside linebackers didn't even phase them. It's hard to miss Dotson, though, out there. Yeah. If he's out there, you know
the
it.
orange sleeves.
Sallisaw burning some clock here, trying to get this thing under 2 minutes with a 2-point lead. 10 seconds on the play clock. McTyer going to his line. They're going to have to hurry here.
Hurry here. Yeah, I don't want to take a penalty.
Dotson still the running back. 5 seconds. McTyer gets everybody set. Takes the snap. It's going to be a quick toss over to McHenry, and it's dropped. Going to be a little tight end screen. There's a flag.
I think they came in late hit on Hilldale.
Yeah, let's see. Let's see here.
Oh, a sideline. Is that a warning or a penalty?
Yeah. Well, I don't know if they've given him a warning. I think it's just a warning against Hilldale. So one more, it will be a penalty. So it's going to be 3rd and 13.
I was going to say one came off, one didn't. There we go.
Mike Diamond's trying to get lined up here. 15 seconds on the play clock, so plenty of time. McTyer saw your pull back in the backfield. There's a snap. Going to be a give to pull, but Hilldale reads it, and it's going to be knocked back to the 34-yard line.
Not my favorite 3rd and 13 call.
That's the old Chuck Long 3rd and long draw.
Not my favorite, but I think, to your point earlier, I think they probably knew they were going to go for it on 4th down, so they're just trying to get a chunk of it with the running play here, and kind of backfired. But
20 seconds on the play clock, and Sallisaw is going to take a timeout. Actually, Hilldale is going to take a timeout. So we'll take it with them and be right back on Mix TV, Channel 19.
If you prefer real mornings, shouldn't you have a real breakfast? At McDonald's, we get real about breakfast. That's why you can get a savory sausage biscuit and crispy golden hash browns for only $1.50. It's time to wake up breakfast.
Well, welcome back to Hilldale, where the Black Diamonds lead 16-14. Real quick, I had a score update. Poto beating Tulsa Central 43-0 at halftime.
Wow.
So that just puts Tulsa Central, if they lose here, into this fight for the four spots.
That 4-spot battle. And
a broken ball on top of Stillwell 42-0. And then Fort Gibson on top of Muldrow 28-6. The other 4A4 games. So, again, this game is super important. So 4th and 17 from the 34. McTire takes a snap. He's under pressure, avoids one guy. Oh, he throws it the ball. I don't know if they're going to call that a fumble or a incomplete pass. I guess they're going to say it was a fumble. It doesn't matter. So it'll be 1st and 10 Hilldale. Just a matter of where they're going to spot it at.
Well, that looked like a pass to me, but they did not give any signal at all. Didn't even throw a beanbag.
No. The officiating crews had better halves, I think. They have, and it happens sometimes. It happens sometimes.
Speaking of big games, the Sallisaw Youth League going to Van Buren tomorrow. 3rd grade, 4th grade, 5th grade, 6th grade play. Playoff spots on the line there, too. Shout out to my boy Cash, who is watching tonight, who's going to go play with the 3rd grade tomorrow. So get some rest. Go to bed. Get some rest. Take a nap. Get ready to go tomorrow.
Our buddy Dave Martin's involved with that, right?
He's the head coach of the 3rd grade. Yeah, he
Shout out to Dave-O, my old broadcast partner here on Mix TV.
He is, and was going to be an option to fill in had you not had the night off. So
they're going to say that was an incomplete pass, which I think is the right call.
I think that's 100% the right call.
So 1st and 10 Hilldale at their 34. Now we have a timeout on the field by the referee who I'm telling you, man, he's had a rough He's got a rough half. Now the coach from Hilldale's yelling.
Not happy. And
well, the coach from Hilldale's, we haven't shown him. He's been fired up, and now he's really upset over something.
He's not happy either. And, I'm sure our coaching staff's not happy at him. So, they just need to go in at halftime, reset, and come back
Get some hot chocolate, and they'll be all right. Sometimes you just need to clear the head. Of course, we'll have the Black Diamond Band if they perform at halftime. I'm looking over here, and they're going to. They're getting ready, so we'll have them at halftime. So give me a chance to go get some hot chocolate.
We'll show them first, and you guys can, because we're obviously at Hilldale, so they'll go first. Then we'll come back on with our halftime show towards the end of the half. And hot chocolate sounds pretty good.
Oh, it does. Right? I was going to bring a thermos, and I forgot my thermos. I forgot my binoculars. I was in off week mode, and then all of a sudden here I am on TV. So
and until Matt decided to go to San Diego.
That's all. I don't blame him. San Diego's a wonderful city. 1st and 10, Hilldale. I'm not sure what's going on here. The center now finally gets to where he needs to be. Dorsett going to roll to his right. It's going to be a quick pass, incomplete. Intended for number 6, Brayson Lawson, 2nd down Hornet. You got to stop here on second down. If they throw an incomplete pass, Sallisaw has a chance here.
You got a shot to be able to get the ball back and go down.
Both of these offenses don't need much time. So
no. I think. Has there been 4 touchdowns scored tonight? 3 of them have gone for big plays.
I think that's absolutely right. So 2nd and 10 from the 34. Looks like that is number 8. Michael Oser as the running back. Now we're going to have a false start against the Hornets. So they're just, the last 3 or 4 possessions, they've just kind of been out of whack.
And I think, too, you'll see that probably more and more. The more pressure that Sallisaw can put on them, those linemen are trying to get a little bit of a head start. And the referees are catching it.
2nd and 15, yeah. And that's what you want. Yeah. They're finally catching it, yeah. So clock has stopped, 1:19 left here before halftime. Pistol formation. Dorsett takes the snap. He's under pressure. He's got to step up, throws a pass, and it is caught. But a nice tackle out there by number 5, Hunter Hutchinson. He's going to be short of the first down. It'll be 3rd and about 4 here.
Clock's still running.
I tell you what, the quarterback from Dorsett, he has the ability to just step up.
He has great pocket presence.
That's exactly what he has.
This first half, though, he's been running for his life most of the time. But when he gets a pocket to step up in, he will make an accurate throw.
3rd and 4. Hornets Takes the snap. Oh, the ball is on the ground. Dorsett's going to pick it up, and he's just going to throw it incomplete. So that'll stop the clock with 39 and a half.
Yeah.
4th and 4. If you're Hilldale, you got to punt it here.
You got to punt it, and you got to think, too, if you had it to do over again, Dorsett probably just following that ball.
Yeah.
And the clock runs.
Sallisaw still has 2 timeouts,
make Sallisaw use a timeout there.
So now they're going to have 2 timeouts and about 30 seconds to try and do something here.
But you can't blame a kid for trying to make a play.
No, absolutely not.
Your instinct tells you to pick it up.
Jace Nicholson goes back for the Black Diamonds. Peyton Bennett will be the kicker for Hilldale. Again, he has the win too, and he's got a big leg. There's the snap. Kick is up, almost blocked, but
look at that.
It's going to be, wow, what a kick. Bounces at the 20, and it's going to roll dead at about the 12-yard line. So about a 50-yard kick there.
It looked like a pass.
It did. That was a great kick. And again, he's got a good leg, and he had the win. So
perfect spiral, and turned it over, and off it went.
Let's see if the Black Diamonds don't just kneel on this one. That's what I would do. But again, I'm not Coach Lowe. I know how he is, and he likes to do things a little different. That's
very easily make
why he's so successful at it.
Something here. Well, more and more you see in the college game, you see the the fumble Ruski looking plays when they're supposed to be taking these.
One time I remember that when I was a kid was Dan Marino when he faked the snap or faked the spike and threw it in the end zone for the touchdown. That's commonplace nowadays. That was a big deal back then.
That was unheard of.
But when it happened, everybody went, "Why has nobody ever done that before?"
Yeah.
So let's see what the Black Diamonds do here. McTire takes the snap, hands it off to Poole. He's got some room. Still on his feet, 25 up to about the 30. Clock is running.
Now the clock stopped.
Clock stopped for the first down.
Move the chains.
See what Sallisaw does here. They have 2 timeouts. I'm going to have to get some Windex for this window.
It's the worst.
They're going to say went out of bounds. Okay, so that'll be 1st and 10 from the 28. Tight formation for the Black Diamonds. McTire takes the snap, hands it off to Poole. He's going to get to about the 30-yard line.
There's a flag came in there.
Flag came in.
Line judge here. And
clock stops at 19.9 left before halftime. Now what do we got here? I think they're going to get
holding
against Sallisaw. So that's going to push him back to, I'm not sure where they're going to place it at here. Back at the 19, so 1st and 20 Black Diamonds.
Yep.
Yeah, I think they're just going to maybe just let it run out here.
That's what I would do.
Yep.
Yeah, that's exactly what they are going to do.
Coaches are getting up, headed out, so I'm guessing we're going to go at halftime here with a 16-14 lead.
That's good, though. So the Black Diamonds overcome adversity, makes it to halftime with the score 16-14. We'll take a break. We'll have the band for you, and then when the band's done, we'll come back and do your halftime show here on Mix TV Channel 19.
When severe weather knocks you down, Shelter Insurance is there to help pick you up.
For a free insurance review, contact Shelter Insurance Agent Randall Baker.
Peters Agency in Sallisaw provides case management, home health, provider care, and hospice services. Hospice provides end-of-life care to the terminally ill of all ages. Skilled nurses, certified aides, and other hospice team members make scheduled visits to the patient whether they reside at home, in an assisted or independent living center, or nursing home. Peters Agency is one of only 4 hospice agencies in the state of Oklahoma to be nationally accredited by the Accreditation Commission for Healthcare.
Care with prayer changes things.
At National Bank of Sallisaw, we know that sometimes you need a little help to make that dream home a reality. We know that having something you need and having something you really want can often go hand in hand. And sometimes, when you need a little extra, it's not for you at all, but for something much more important. National Bank of Sallisaw, money to lend with low interest rates. It's what we do. It's another way we can help.
At Charlie's Chicken, you can expect a delicious variety of freshly fried chicken complemented by over 10 home-style side options along with delicious desserts. Enjoy daily specials or a signature combo meal like Charlie's famous chicken chunks. Still want more? Their lunch and evening buffets are served 7 days a week and filled with all your favorites. For those on the go, drop by Charlie's drive-thru window and ask about catering too. Warning, chicken's so good, it'll knock your socks off. Charlie's Chicken in Sallisaw, 720 West Cherokee Avenue.
It's a well-known fact that in the game of football, defense wins championships. It's the impenetrable coverage of a great defense that defines championship-caliber teams, and nothing provides the kind of coverage and long-lasting defense for your home like a good roof from 2M Roofing and Renovation. Our roofers have over 20 years of experience to provide that championship-caliber defense for every roof we install. That means that your home will be covered when it comes face-to-face with the elements. At 2M, we provide the same great coverage for your family that we do for our own. Call us today at 479-279-6628.
You're watching Black Diamond Football on Mix TV Channel 19.
Losing a loved one can be a devastating experience. Agent Mallory Martin Funeral Home has been caring for families for more than 100 years. We have 8 licensed funeral directors, 4 pre-arrangement counselors, and 3 locations in Sequoyah County.
When my mother passed away, I called Agent Mallory Martin, and they handled every request and took care of every detail.
Remember, it doesn't cost more to call the best. Let our family serve your family.
Hey folks, it's Justin Pettit. Be sure to join me and Sallisaw head football coach Randon Lowe each Wednesday at 6:30 live from Shady Oak Wing Shack for the Black Diamond Coaches Show. Come on out and have some great food and a great atmosphere as we talk all things Black Diamonds. That's the Black Diamond Coaches Show every Wednesday at 6:30 live from Shady Oak Wing Shack.
Injuries happen. It's part of the game. When they happen, athletes deserve the best treatment available. Northeastern Health System in Sallisaw is here for you. Updated facilities and leading ER, radiology, and physical therapy departments provide top quality treatment, ensuring student athletes are back in the classroom and on the field as quickly as possible. So play hard and rest easy, because Northeastern Health System has got your back. Go Black Diamonds.
Forever Memories Funeral Services offers local ownership with deep roots in the community and a caring staff dedicated to serving Sequoyah County and surrounding communities. We provide ceremonies uniquely designed to celebrate the life journey of your loved one. We welcome you to take advantage of all our services, including pre-planning and grief counseling. Forever Memories Funeral Services, bringing family and friends together in a time of loss.
Score big with Gray Brothers and Kubota. Get football season kickoff savings such as the incredible Kubota BX 1880 tractor and get 0 down with 1.99% APR financing. Or for the ultimate ATV experience, try on all new Kubota Sidekick and get 0 down with 2.99% APR financing for up to 72 months. Plus, ask us about the great package deals available on the Kubota L2501 tractor and matching equipment. So stop into Gray Brothers Equipment today and take the opportunity to experience Kubota with football season kickoff savings.
This is more than a bundle. It's more than a combo deal. It's not just stuff. This is your home, your car. And you want to give them the protection they deserve with home and auto insurance. State Farm agents get it. It's why they're here.
Talk to State Farm agent Shannon Van in Sallisaw today.
Is your furnace or air conditioner in your home acting up and causing you to be uncomfortable? Whether your furnace stops running or your air conditioning unit needs to be upgraded, you can count on Freeman Heat and Air, an authorized York dealer to provide the service and equipment you need to be comfortable again. Count on them for trustworthy, on-time, and worry-free service. Think Freeman Heat and Air and York for all your indoor comfort needs, when honesty and quality count.
performing their show, Romani. The band is under the direction of Jeff Webb, Stacey Weaver, and Christian Campbell, with additional staff members Scott Mosby and Leslie Knoll. The drum major is Elena Morgan, and featured soloists are Zane Farmer and Cameron Sprinkle.
It's alright, you know, I love you. Like, when I scream, it's okay. It literally was like, he was like, you can keep yelling, but don't lose your voice. Don't lose your voice. You need to give him a second. This body was tough. Yeah, you got them all. They're all. I know, they're being petty. pressure.
At LaFerry's Propane, their friendly and dependable service is what sets them apart from their competitors, and they always strive to have the lowest priced propane in the area, too. LaFerry's Propane is an Oklahoma family-owned business with a local office just east of Sallisaw, employees that live in the community, and a propane filling station on site. No job is too large or too small. When it comes to propane, LaFerry's does it all. Come visit them on Highway 64 just east of town or check them out online at laferryspropane.com.
At Sallisaw Lumber, we are more than just a lumber yard. We are your full-service lumber company, hardware store, and appliance and flooring center all in one. If you don't find what you need, we'll order it for you. Our guys are standing at the counter ready to wait on you. And if you can't take it with you, we can deliver it to you for only $10. At Sallisaw Lumber, we've not forgot about good customer service. Sallisaw Lumber saves you time, saves you money.
Whether you are a do-it-yourselfer or a contractor, Taylor Rental has the equipment you need when and where you need it. We carry a large selection of landscape equipment, power tools, lifts, loaders, excavators, and more. Taylor Rental is also your local retailer and service center for Hustler, Husqvarna, and Woods products. From rental to sales, from service to parts, we are Sallisaw's one-stop resource for all your indoor and outdoor projects. Taylor Rentals at 2510 South Kerr Boulevard. Find us online at arklahomarental.com.
And welcome back to Hilldale Football Stadium, where the Black Diamonds lead the Hornets 16-14 at half. Chris, things didn't start off good for Sallisaw, but they regrouped, made some big defensive stops.
Yeah, no, that's the key for me in the first half was how the defense came out and played after giving up, a big touchdown, a couple of big touchdowns early. Coach Hawkins started dialing up the pressure, and I was talking to the coaching staff as they were walking down a while ago, and they said, hey, if we keep doing that, they haven't shown any sign to be able to block it and pick it up. So Sallisaw defensively is looking good. Offensively, they came out, just a lot of penalties. A lot of penalties that that took away big plays, but they did what they had to do. The big block punt again down here. It's second week in a row. Sallisaw's blocked a punt. That's why we're up 16-14, with the 2-point safety there. That almost didn't happen.
Yeah, it was big plays in the first half. Hilldale, of course, scored first on a short field on a couple of plays. Then Sallisaw counteracts with a long pass to Jace Nicholson. Hilldale converts on a third. I think it was 20 for about a 70-yard touchdown pass. And Sallisaw returns the favor, finds Nicholson again in the second quarter.
Same play.
That was after the block punt and the safety.
Yeah.
So,
4 touchdowns scored in this game so far. 3 of them of the 4 have gone for like 70-plus yards each. So it's a game of big plays and a defensive battle right now, which is, I think Sallisaw can win that.
Yeah, that's exactly where they are. Hilldale will get the ball to start the second half. The wind is playing a factor. In the first quarter, it kind of wasn't, but it is picked up, and it's kind of dying down, of course, at halftime.
It has. It's come and gone. The teams that seem to be going with the wind, which is going, I guess, right to left if you're watching on the screen.
Right.
That's where your advantage is. So if you've got the ball going right to left, you have advantage because you got the wind at your back and you're able to do some things there.
Penalties, you mentioned Sallisaw. Hilldale had a bunch too. Sallisaw was able to use the hard count, get about 3, I think, offside penalties. Got to continue with that. For the second half of the Black Diamonds, what do you do?
You come out, you defensively, you stick to your game plan. You stick to your guns. They're bringing pressure almost every play. As long as you can get to Dorsett and corral him, don't let him use his legs to get around, you're going to be in good shape. Offensively, I kind of like what Coach Lowe did there towards the end of the first half, where he kind of mixed it up more of a power look, under center, huddling, and then came out, and then all of a sudden they're in 5 wide again.
Right.
So I think you have to be able to keep this Hilldale defense on their heels, and that's how they're going to be able to do that.
Of course, we mentioned this game was important, and it's going to be exciting. The second half is coming up. 16-14 Black Diamonds lead at the half. The Hilldale band is still out on the field. I think the Sallisaw band, they didn't run long. They actually had a little cheer clinic for Hilldale at the beginning. So
they added some time here.
Definitely added some time.
Teams aren't even out on the field yet, so we have a little bit of time.
Extended halftime after a late kickoff. So the good thing is, by the time we're off the air, we'll have a better idea. Looks like Fort Gibson, they were up on Muldrow 28-6. I think that was at halftime. So with them starting earlier, we'll kind of know where Fort Gibson. We know Tulsa Central is getting pounded by Poto right now. It's 43-0 at halftime. Right. Mm-hmm. So that brings, puts Poto and Broken Bow up top in 4A4, and that leaves Sallisaw, Central, Fort Gibson, and Hilldale. And the Black Diamonds can hold on for a win here, puts them in a great position.
It'd be a huge position because the last 2 spots are going to come down to basically 4 teams battling it out, and it's going to come down to who can – everybody's going to beat each other up in the last couple of weeks of the season. So Sallisaw wins tonight. They kind of put themselves in the driver's seat to claim one of those last 2 spots.
That's definitely going to give them in the right position. So we're going to take a quick break, come back with your second half kickoff here on Mix TV, Channel 19.
At Wayland's Body Shop, they truly believe that lasting relationships don't happen by accident. They're built on hard work, trust, and respect. Wayland's Body Shop will work closely with you and your insurance company to ensure that your repair will be done in a timely fashion and to your satisfaction. They treat you the way they like to be treated. It's less stressful when you take your auto to Wayland's Body Shop in Sallisaw.
If you prefer real mornings, shouldn't you have a real breakfast? At McDonald's, we get real about breakfast. That's why you can get a savory sausage biscuit and crispy golden hash browns for only $1.50. It's time to wake up breakfast.
When severe weather knocks you down, Shelter Insurance is there to help pick you up.
For a free insurance review, contact Shelter Insurance Agent Randall Baker.
Peters Agency in Sallisaw provides case management, home health, provider care, and hospice services. Hospice provides end-of-life care to the terminally ill of all ages. Skilled nurses, certified aides, and other hospice team members make scheduled visits to the patient whether they reside at home, in an assisted or independent living center, or nursing home. Peters Agency is one of only 4 hospice agencies in the state of Oklahoma to be nationally accredited by the Accreditation Commission for Healthcare.
Care with prayer changes things.
At National Bank of Sallisaw, we know that sometimes you need a little help to make that dream home a reality. We know that having something you need and having something you really want can often go hand in hand. And sometimes, when you need a little extra, it's not for you at all, but for something much more important. National Bank of Sallisaw, money to lend with low interest rates. It's what we do. It's another way we can help.
At Charlie's Chicken, you can expect a delicious variety of freshly fried chicken complemented by over 10 home-style side options, along with delicious desserts. Enjoy daily specials or a signature combo meal like Charlie's famous chicken chunks. Still want more? Their lunch and evening buffets are served 7 days a week and filled with all your favorites. For those on the go, drop by Charlie's drive-thru window and ask about catering too. Warning, chicken's so good, it'll knock your socks off. Charlie's Chicken in Sallisaw, 720 West Cherokee Avenue.
It's a well-known fact that in the game of football, defense wins championships. It's the impenetrable coverage of a great defense that defines championship-caliber teams, and nothing provides the kind of coverage and long-lasting defense for your home like a good roof from 2M Roofing and Renovation. Our roofers have over 20 years of experience to provide that championship-caliber defense for every roof we install. That means that your home will be covered when it comes face-to-face with the elements. At 2M, we provide the same great coverage for your family that we do for our own. Call us today at 479-279-6628.
You're watching Black-Guided Football on Mixed TV Channel 19.
Losing a loved one can be a devastating experience. Agent Mallory Martin Funeral Home has been caring for families for more than 100 years. We have 8 licensed funeral directors, 4 pre-arrangement counselors, and 3 locations in Sequoyah County.
When my mother passed away, I called Agent Mallory Martin, and they handled every request and took care of every detail.
Remember, it doesn't cost more to call the best. Let our family serve your family.
Hey folks, it's Justin Pettit. Be sure to join me and Sallisaw head football coach Randon Lowe each Wednesday at 6:30 live from Shady Oak Wing Shack for the Black Diamond Coaches Show. Come on out and have some great food and a great atmosphere as we talk all things Black Diamonds. That's the Black Diamond Coaches Show every Wednesday at 6:30 live from Shady Oak Wing Shack.
Injuries happen. It's part of the game. When they happen, athletes deserve the best treatment available. Northeastern Health System in Sallisaw is here for you. Updated facilities and leading ER, radiology, and physical therapy departments provide top quality treatment, ensuring student athletes are back in the classroom and on the field as quickly as possible. So play hard and rest easy, because Northeastern Health System has got your back. Go Black Diamonds.
Forever Memories Funeral Services offers local ownership with deep roots in the community and a caring staff dedicated to serving Sequoyah County and surrounding communities. We provide ceremonies uniquely designed to celebrate the life journey of your loved one. We welcome you to take advantage of all our services, including pre-planning and grief counseling. Forever Memories Funeral Services, bringing family and friends together in a time of loss.
Score big with Gray Brothers and Kubota. Get football season kickoff savings such as the incredible Kubota BX 1880 tractor and get 0 down with 1.99% APR financing. Or for the ultimate ATV experience, try our all-new Kubota Sidekick and get 0 down with 2.99% APR financing for up to 72 months. Plus, ask us about the great package deals available on the Kubota L2501 tractor and matching equipment. So stop into Gray Brothers Equipment today and take the opportunity to experience Kubota with football season kickoff savings.
This is more than a bundle. It's more than a combo deal. It's not just stuff. This is your home, your car. And you want to give them the protection they deserve. With home and auto insurance. State Farm agents get it. It's why they're here.
Talk to State Farm agent Shannon Van in Sallisaw today.
Is your furnace or air conditioner in your home acting up and causing you to be uncomfortable? Whether your furnace stops running or your air conditioning unit needs to be upgraded, you can count on Freeman Heat and Air, an authorized York dealer to provide the service and equipment you need to be comfortable again. Count on them for trustworthy, on-time, and worry-free service. Think Freeman Heat and Air and York for all your indoor comfort needs, when honesty and quality count.
At LaFerry's Propane, their friendly and dependable service is what sets them apart from their competitors, and they always strive to have the lowest priced propane in the area, too. LaFerry's Propane is an Oklahoma family-owned business with a local office just east of Sallisaw, employees that live in the community, and a propane filling station on site. No job is too large or too small. When it comes to propane, LaFerry's does it all. Come visit them on Highway 64 just east of town or check them out online at laferryspropane.com.
At Sallisaw Lumber, we are more than just a lumber yard. We are your full-service lumber company, hardware store, and appliance and flooring center all in one. If you don't find what you need, we'll order it for you. Our guys are standing at the counter ready to wait on you. And if you can't take it with you, we can deliver it to you for only $10. At Sallisaw Lumber, we've not forgot about good customer service. Sallisaw Lumber saves you time, saves you money.
Whether you are a do-it-yourselfer or a contractor, Taylor Rental has the equipment you need when and where you need it. We carry a large selection of landscape equipment, power tools, lifts, loaders, excavators, and more. Taylor Rental is also your local retailer and service center for Hustler, Husqvarna, and Woods products. From rental to sales, from service to parts, we are Sallisaw's one-stop resource for all your indoor and outdoor projects. Taylor Rentals at 2510 South Kerr Boulevard. Find us online at arklahomarental.com.
And welcome back to Hilldale, where halftime is finally over with. That's the longest halftime I think I've ever been a part of.
We were just talking about that is the longest halftime we've ever been a part of.
My goodness.
And it was a late starting game.
Late starting game. We were just mentioning most of these games that started before us are in the fourth quarter already. So we're about to get back underway here. 16-14, Black Diamonds lead after the defense really stepped up.
Hey, this is the biggest half of football for Sallisaw this year right here.
It's going to be, too, because, again, there's just so many implications in this game and next week, the next 3 weeks, to be perfectly honest with you. Of course, that's the case anyway when you get to district play. Generally, you just have one team that's kind of the top dog, and then after that, everybody else fights for those final three, and that's kind of where we are right now with with Poto really coming into their own over the past. They lost to El Reno, who, by the way, is ranked really high in 5A.
Yep.
So it's not like they just got hammered by them. So they've really come into their own. I'm looking at some scores here. Fort Gibson is going to win. They're on top of Muldrow 50-6. And Poto still on top of Central 43-0. Broken Bow on top of Stillwell 56-7. We are about to get underway here. So the Black Diamonds will kick off to start the second half. There is the kick, and it is going to be fair caught at about the 29-yard line by the Hornets. That's number 6, Brayson Lawson.
And that's about as good as you can hope for on a pooch kick scenario right there, as they fair catch it inside the 30.
So 1st and 10. They're about to get underway.
See if the Diamonds can continue their trend of putting pressure on the Hilldale offense.
Yeah, it's going to be who made the best second half or halftime adjustments, I should say.
Yeah, it's exactly right.
1st and 10, Hilldale. Snap. It's going to be Porter, actually, I believe, out there at quarterback, and he's going to get across the 30 to about the 31-yard line. Not much. It'll be 2nd and about 8. Saw number 18, Payson Dotson, coming out of there. Of course, he was the Defensive Player of the Week last week.
Yeah.
Making a run for it again.
Starting to really kind of find his groove here towards the middle of the season, and really, putting in some quality minutes here for Sallisaw on both sides of the ball.
Porter is back out there at the quarterback. Takes the snap. He's going to drop back and try to throw. Does a pass over the middle, and it's just shorthanded by number 11, Troy Maxwell Jr.
Had him open. Just, missed the ball and sets up 3rd and long.
Porter Like I said, I guess he played a lot in the first 2 games because he's got.
Does he have some stats?
He has some stats. If you look here, I've got them all printed out, and of course I don't have them in order as I open my mouth.
Well, when you don't have a stat man,
8 of 21 for 66 yards and a touchdown, but he's thrown 2 interceptions. So 3rd and 9. It's the Black Diamonds here for a chance for 3 and out. Little different formation from Hilldale here with Porter out there at quarterback. There's the snap, going to roll to his left. It's going to be a keeper the whole way. He's going to try to break through, and he is going to get to about the 36. He's going to be short of the first down.
Should bring up a punting situation, but man, you can see how when he gets to turn north and south, he can go.
That he can.
He does have some speed.
So number 10, Bennett, will be back out to kick.
And I just want to announce here too that if Bobby Quall, if you're listening, I have stats printed out in front of me here, which
we have laminated rosters. Hey man, I've been doing this a long time. I know how to make things easy on myself.
Matt, you and Bobby need to pay.
Oh, there's a snap. There's a flag on the play. It may be offsides against the Black Diamonds. We'll see. It's going to roll to about the 33 and die, but let's see what the penalty is. It's either going to be illegal formation or offside. I think it's going to be illegal formation. It is a procedure penalty against Hilldale. At least that's the
punt it again.
Early sign. Yeah, maybe so. Coach Lowe. Well, you got one coach saying take it there, another coach saying more than that, but I guess it only matters what RL21 says.
RL21. I hadn't heard that.
Hey, listen, that tells you how far we go back. RL21.
One of the few quarterbacks I have ever saw to wear a number in the 20s.
Hey.
Back before it was cool.
Yeah, listen, don't even get me started on that, dude. So they're going to re-kick it for about the 31. Kicking into the wind, too, which is, of course, as I say that, it's died down. The ball's on the ground. It's on the ground. It's going to be recovered by the Black Diamonds. Great field position at about the 20-yard line. Another big special teams play by the Black Diamonds. That's going to be number 24, Bailey Mattingly, with the recovery, the sophomore. What a great play. So the Black Diamonds will have it 1st and 10 from about the 20-yard line.
Starting out this half, kind of like we gave Hilldale in the first half.
Right.
You know, we're getting our first position. We're in excellent field position.
Now what's going on? Oh, I see what they're going to say. It's at the – I think they're going to mark it back where he actually fumbled the ball.
Doesn't look like they got
to be honest with you,
at halftime.
I don't understand what's going on here. Now is sideline against Sallisaw.
Did we not get a warning?
No warning there. Oh, I see what it was. Okay, I see. Just informed there was a unsportsmanlike by the Sallisaw player who spiked the ball when he went to the sideline.
That's going to be who recovered the fumble. That's going to be something
that's silly. He was out of the field of play. I mean, I get it. Man, come on, that's a big play. But I get it, but I don't like it. I'm going to put it that way.
You know what he was doing is they have this. We'll talk about it here after this play.
Snap over to Poole or outside. Hilda starting to really read in on that play. But
they have the turnover can, and that player was coming over to dunk the ball.
Okay, that's what it was. See, I think it was a little too close to the sideline. Maybe bring it back over here to the back.
What they didn't, that football was Hilldale's football.
Oh, okay.
So we ran with Hilldale's
Again, you can't blame the kid. That's a big play. McTire trying to draw him off sides. Does not work. I don't know what the deal is with turnover chains and cans.
Just
play ball.
Do the job and play
whatever. It's all whatever the kids. That's what's cool, so you got to do it. McTire takes the snap, drops, throws a quick pass, and it's caught.
Wide open.
That's
Scavo,
and he's going to be down to about the 24-yard line. Now we're going to have a flag on the play. Could be late hit. We'll see what the call is.
Boy, they like their yellow flags.
Well, I'm glad you have good eyesight because I can see nothing through this foggy window. I'm gonna have to I tried to open it at halftime and it about snapped my fingers off. I have to just watch the monitor.
Yeah.
And they're going to have a flag on it. Looks like it's going to be on Sallisaw. My goodness. That's 2 quick penalties against the Black Diamonds.
Holding
against the Black Diamonds. Okay.
I don't know how you can Because he threw the flag into the pile.
Right.
I don't know how you can see
the hole was at the very end of the play. I'll say this one on the radio. It never fails. The plays always happen on the field. I don't know what it is, but it always happens that way. Yep. So it's going to be 2nd and 13 is what they're going to call it from the Hilldale 38-yard line. There's a snap. McTyer, quick pass, and it's over the head of Jace Nicholson, incomplete.
That one sailed on him. He let his arm drop a little bit.
Yeah, the wind seems to have calmed down. I'm looking at the flag over here to our right. Oh, Glory's not moving much. So it'll be 3rd and 9 from the 3rd. They keep moving it around. We're gonna call it the 3rd and 4.
Yeah.
Can't on the scoreboard sometimes.
Need to be able to pick this up here and continue this drive. You're given a gift with the repunt and the fumble, so we need to take advantage here.
Definitely 4-down territory for the Black Diamonds. McTyer, 3 receivers to his left. He's going to take the snap, drop back. He's going to under pressure. He's going to escape out of there. There's going to be a flag on him. There's going to be a holding penalty called there, and McTyer will get up to about the 25. But come back.
Did they just turn the PA system on over here? It's the first time I'd heard the PA all night. We got the crowd mic turned on.
Power of the crowd on. This window, there we go. We have the cowbells. We'll adjust it. But no, these windows won't open. I don't know why I managed to get one open to just barely get the crowd mic out. So, in the background, no, of course. Appreciate you telling me. We're short-handed here, but we're doing our best, making the best of it. So, it's 3rd and forever.
Yeah, he's got him.
It's a screen. He's got blockers downfield. He's at the 40. 30. Will Smith gets inside the 20. It'll be a first down. What a great ball.
Play calling long. Hard. He had blocker. He caught him. He did. He had ball out in front of him with nickel speed.
That was the call for they sent the blitz, and Sallisaw again to work through the traffic to get that pass on time. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 17-yard line. So we're on 10-3rd. This 9:09 left in the 3rd. Snap. Gives it to Poole. Sidesteps one guy. Jump cut down inside the 15-yard line. Black Diamond.
The jump cut. I like it.
Good on the basketball court. No, not that I'm aware of. And that's been like 6-7 months. I can't remember. I don't remember that. McTyer with the backfield, takes the snap, fakes it, cross 10, about the 9-yard line, just short of the first down. So 3rd and manageable here. Tom Henry, the tight end, will check in. Scott will check up to just kind of sub each other in and out.
Yep. It's got to, depending on what the package they want there. And I was watching, this game, got a little chippy there. It started out this way, too. And good job by the Sallisaw. Just kind of control of guys saying, hey, can't the penalty.
A chance for one from the 9. Also, McTyer, the snap, going to give it to Poole. Poole's going to put it down, and he's going to get the first down just barely in there. They're coming in late and hitting, trying to strip the ball out.
Suplexing back. I know that.
I think he got the first down. It's going to be all depending on the spot here. And it's going to be close. I think they're going to call for a measurement.
I think this is the first time we've had them in all year.
Yep, it's going to be a timeout. The wide hat says, bring them sticks out, and let's see here. As they're in.
Josh, try to give us a close-up on the football there.
See if we can't zoom in here.
Oh, here we go.
Zoom in, and he is just short. I mean, he got the first down. Our screen has about a second delay. That's why. It looks short from here, and then everybody started cheering. So I knew once we got the zoom in. Again, we're on about a second delay on our monitor, so we apologize for that. But there it is. It's 1st and
between the second delay and the window, we can't think.
Right, but we're no bets here. The first cold game of the year, the wind's died down, so that's great. I mean, that puts things back to where it needs to be.
It's great for everybody. It's probably not near as cold out there in the bleachers.
1st and goal from the 8. McTyer going to roll to his right. Oh, he's going to keep it. Put his foot. Gets about the 6. Again, he'll come flying in at the last.
Almost looked like
getting close to him.
Like a called run there. The way that McTyer came out of that.
Shout out to Dave Martin. Hey. Yeah, they had a big game off.
Carson, if you're watching, go to bed.
Sallisaw is in the National Sallisaw red zone here.
I gotta like how Matt did it better last week.
Okay. McTyer rolls right. He'll pass play. I just kind of have to throw it away.
He's a good shit.
National. Oh, okay. I don't put it on my radio show, and I don't put it on there. I'm just me. You get me. That's all you get.
I love it. I give Matt and I. So last week at Stillwell, we were in 2 separate rooms.
That's what I heard. Yeah,
and I'd lean across and look over into his room, and be like, "You got to do that again." It was funny.
I'll put some into it next time. So 3rd and goal from the 8. McTire almost gets him to jump, and that was close. 4 seconds on the play clock. They're going to have to hurry. 3, 2. They get it off. McTire going to fake an option, spin around. He's going to get to about the 4-yard line. So they got about half of it. I wonder if they're going to go for it here.
Decision-making time here. Do you take the points?
As good as your defense is playing, you just might go for it here. Now they're going to kick the field goal.
Yeah, they're going to bring out the field goal unit, but definitely was probably a thought across his mind. Would go for it, but
here we go.
Set yourself up to be able to win it with a field goal. Here comes Upton.
Upton straight on kicker. I like this snap. It's down. They bobbled it a little bit, but the kick is up, and it is good. So Sallisaw adds 3 points, makes the score 19-14, and we'll take a quick break back on the 19.
At Wayland's Body Shop, they believe the lasting relationships don't happen by accident. Built on hard work, trust, and respect. Wayland's Body Shop will work closely with you and your insurance company to ensure that your repair will be done in a timely fashion and your satisfaction. They treat you like to be treated when you take your out to Wayland's Body Shop in Sallisaw.
The Black Diamonds score the first points of the second half. After blocking another punt, they get 3 points out of it. Probably wanted 7 there, but 3 makes it a 5-point game, and every point's going to matter.
Every point's going to matter as we get down to it. And shout out to Upton, man. I see him. I see him every. I see him every Monday and Thursday night at the youth league football practices, and he's out there.
I want to bring that up and just kicks it off. It's high to be down. So the straight on kick that I'm seeing by Upton. Mm-hmm. In the past 2 games, I've seen kickers doing it again. Yeah. It's always, we were talking about the field. Yep. We were standing on the 40 line. Maybe we're because this ain't pure kick out here. I don't know if it's any. I'm not sure. Straight on. I don't know what they're going to kick
this. I decline the kick out bounce legal procedure.
Rolling ultimately in overtime, tied at 22.
Wow. But yeah, Dylan's little brother is on Carson's football team, running back, and he's out there every night kicking, perfecting his skill, and so good job to him.
Yep, so we will see here. Well, we're going to huddle up here for a moment.
Midnight ratty.
I'm talking with the way this game is written all over it too. I'll try this again. Making a kick. Upton getting straight on kick here. I like it. He moves a little bit, but not much. Kick is on the ground. It's rolling, and they're going to field it. That's number 4 Porter, and he's on his feet, and he's going to go up to close to the 4-5. It's a rugby scrum now, and he's going to get almost to midfield.
Well, so the decision for kick paid off. They gained about 15 yards or so in field position.
Right now.
Unable to move the ball against the Sallisaw defense the last few times. There's the cowbell.
Yeah, the cowbell is right in front of our crowd, folks.
It made its way. It found its way.
There's still 6 minutes and 1 second left in the third quarter. 9-14 Black Diamonds in front. Both teams, they don't waste any time. So this time is getting snapped off to the running back. He's trying to find some Black Diamond contain, and he'll lose the yard. That was number 32. Then Hayes. They used to have receivers and they'll line receivers at running back. Mm-hmm. Basically have about 5 guys can line up at either receiver, tight end, or running.
Yeah, I saw Walker out there, number 33. His name.
Since first quarter.
He scored the touchdown. Right. That's pressure. Is he just not able to get the ball to him?
A little different position for Hilldale here as they have 2 backs. Snap. Quick throw. Miss complete. Thought he was going to strip the ball away. For 18, Caden tough the recovery. Put it at the 40-yard line. The first down, Hilldale. Coaches in here upset over something.
Well, I don't think they like the spot.
Yeah, let me give him a first down. It was close, but okay. Same formation. The receivers are on our side of the field this time. 2 running backs, snap. They're going to give it off to Hayes, and he's going to lose the ball. It's on the ground, and the Black Diamonds have it. What a recovery by the Black Diamonds. as Hayes fumbles it. Nice tackle right on the basketball, on the football.
We saw it. Trip it a couple plays for, and was able to do it there.
Got the turnover trash can this time. They're gonna just put it up in the air.
Yeah, because if you think about it, every time they come over with after a turnover,
it's their ball, and you can't do that. They need to get their own, like an old junkie one, and that way they could maybe write down do something cool with it.
Yeah.
So 1st and 10, Sallisaw. It's at their own 41.
Wants their football. It's in a trash can over here.
Oh, this is great. McIntyre going to take this. It was a quick pass, and it is caught by Scotto. And Riley able to bend up on
it. Great play on down. You can set yourself on set short. You're doing the right thing. So all kinds of now here. Take a shot downfield if you want. We haven't seen. I don't think he's out. I know he's on the far side. Nicholson hasn't tried to get behind the defense again. It looks like they've kind of sucked in.
He's out there on his own.
The safety's kind of in the middle of the field, kind of.
Hand it off to the running back Poole, and he's going to get maybe back to the line of scrimmage. So it's 3rd and manageable for Sallisaw. Well, I've called it basketball, and I have said Mix 105.1. Almost. So I've got my 2 mistakes out of the way. So, again, this was fun. It's good to be back.
The mix was a funny one.
The mix, because I caught it, and I was like, TV. What are you going to do?
Nothing.
3rd and 3 for the Black Diamonds. McIntyre tries to draw them off sides. Doesn't work, but they lean forward a little bit.
It looks like he is offsides.
He is in the neutral zone. He's close. Yeah, and you see Coach Lowe, who's going to call a timeout. And we'll stay right here. We'll stay right here with this one.
But
you're right.
That Hilldale has not jumped today.
Well, and we're dead center with the football, and we can see that they were lined up in the neutral zone. Well, we got a second here. Let's see if we can't pull up good old Charlie's Chicken trivia.
Let's see.
Maybe. No, here we go. Which Black Diamond holds the record for interceptions in one game?
I think that was me.
Chris Sharp?
Back in the day.
I don't think it's it. I know it's not me. That's all I know.
If you haven't watched us a lot, I am the answer to
all
every
of them.
trivia question every week.
It's not. So think about that one, and we'll come back and give you the answer.
Yeah.
I was just thinking something the other day, and I can't prove this, but I think you and I played on the same T-ball team.
Was it the Cardinals?
With Bart Denny.
Yes.
I knew it.
Yes.
I knew we did.
Yes.
We were terrible.
Awful.
I think we won one game.
Way back in the day.
We'll get into that in a little bit. So 3rd and 3 for the Black Diamonds. Low snap. McIntyre going to air one out for Nicholson. He turns around and he gets it. He brings it down. He's still in bounds up to about the 7-yard line. 45 yards on the play, and the Black Diamonds have it 1st and goal.
Great job. 50-50 ball. Just throw it up. Let your athlete go be a better athlete than their guy. And that's what Nicholson did. And man, what a catch.
Jace Nicholson having himself a game here tonight. He's like, saw your pool. Hey, I want this team too,
Yeah, watch this. I'll up on you.
Bring it into the National Bank of Sallisaw red zone.
That's much
little better. Okay, let's get my Vince McMahon on. There's plenty of time on the play clock, 15 seconds. 1st and goal from the 8. This is exactly where they had it on their last drive. McIntyre takes the snap.
Free play.
Looking. It is an offside, so it's a free play. Going to throw it. No, he still has it. He's going to run, put his head down. Ooh. And he's going to dive for the end zone.
Did he get in?
Did he get in?
Or is he just short?
They're going to mark him at about the 1. So, Jackson, I don't like him putting his shoulder down like that.
Coach Lowe, I promise, is going to say something to him.
He hit the pylon, or somebody did, because it's clearly knocked off.
Left shoulder, right? So, yeah.
Ooh, still.
Non-throwing shoulder. But yeah, he'll get some friendly coaching on that one when he comes to the sideline, I'm sure.
So it'll be 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. McIntyre under center, takes the snap, throws it in, runs it in, and he is going to get in. No signal from the refs. I got signals from there. It is. Touchdown. So McIntyre takes it in from 1 yard out. The Black Diamonds extend their lead to 25-14. It's the Hilldale clock operator at about 10 seconds ago off there.
Let some time run off, but hey, that whole drive set up there by a great play by Jace Nicholson to come up with a big catch on a deep ball.
So Upton will come back out for the extra point, try to extend the lead to 12. Snap down, kick is up over the hands, and it is good. So 3:18 to go here in the third quarter. We'll keep it here again, and we'll get you the answer to that Charlie's Chicken trivia question. So I know it's not Chris Shaw.
Not me, I know.
Who holds the record? I don't know. Let's see.
Let's see.
Was
it in one game? It was in one game.
In one game.
Right?
Interceptions in one game. Philip Leffler, four back in 2009. Wow, man, that's a lot of interceptions. I don't think I've ever. That's a lot.
That is a night for a defensive back to have.
Yeah, so that's great. It'd be nice if we pull about four of them right now.
If we could just get one here.
And they really shut Hilldale down.
They have since the first
14-7. It's been all Black Diamond since.
They scored on the first two drives and have done nothing since. And you know, you won't knock on the wood here being the baseball. Let me see how the Cardinals are doing tonight. Man, 2-0. Middle of the seventh.
I don't know who's in it. Once the Cleveland Indians are done with baseball.
Washington beat the Dodgers in 5 games, and they are now up 2-0 on the Cardinals in Game 1 of the NLCS.
There's the kick on the ground. It's squib, and it's going to be fielded at the 31. That's Porter again. He's up to about 2, and Sallisaw has all the momentum.
Just as good as a pooch kicker. I mean, you're getting the ball. You know, they're getting it on 35.
Yeah, you know, not kick out of bounds. It's going to make you re-kick it. So fine, we'll squib it and see. Maybe get one to bounce one.
Maybe, yeah.
That's an again. If you look at Payson, he's not the biggest dude in the world, but he plays about a foot taller.
He does.
That's what you want.
100 miles an hour.
So Hilldale stays in this 2-back formation. Snap. It's going to be a handoff. That's a new running back out there right now. He's going to get it across the 35-yard line.
Yeah.
Let's see what number that was.
I couldn't tell.
And these uniforms are so hard to see. I believe it was number 25.
Yeah,
of course,
25.
They don't have on their roster. Probably a freshman. We have a roster of at least 70 players, and he's not one. So Sam off the ground, smack the 8-yard loss and set up third long. Like I'm just feeling it around.
Yeah, a couple times that Morset has almost snapped and moved backwards because he senses pressure immediately. Has so much pressure on him.
And Todd Fletcher, who is on 28 on the roster, be 25 out there. According to
could be.
You never know up here. It's 13 from the 7. Snap, dropping back. Diamond send blitz pass to the middle. It's up in the air. Completely down. Oh, they're going to throw a flag. Are you kidding me? Wow, that one came from out of the field.
Far side line judge. He's going to call hold.
Oh, wow. That was a 10-yard penalty. I don't know.
But he was typically, when you make defensive holding, you hold him as they run past you.
Literally, yeah. Or yeah. I don't know. That flag came way late. He's still going to be short. Well, they're going to call it from the spot. So, yes, that will give him enough for the first down. So, Hill has new life. First team from 45. So, their own mistakes, the Black Diamonds kind of have things going their way right now. Pistol formation.
Showing pressure again here.
Dorsett hands up the running back. This Fletcher across midfield, put it at 50-yard line. So 5 yards just now here in the third quarter. This press box is kind of old under the crowd. So every time the crowd moves and shakes, that camera moves, it kills the scoreboard. So we're Josh is doing his best here, folks, to keep that going. Otherwise, we'd have to have the great big scoreboard and the screen. Old school. And we're trying to do this, and you know what? It happens sometimes.
Hey, we'll keep you posted.
Snap, McTire, quarterback keeper. He's going to get tackled back at about the 45. They'll give him forward progress to the 45. So, as now we're going to.
Well, I'm telling you,
you're right. It's getting close.
And you never want to say, but if Sallisaw did that, that's a flag.
I think you're right. So at the end of 3, the Black Diamonds lead 26-14, and we'll be back on Mix TV Channel 19.
If you prefer real mornings, shouldn't you have a real breakfast? At McDonald's, we get real about breakfast. That's why you can get a savory sausage biscuit and crispy golden hash browns for only $1.50. It's time to wake up breakfast.
When severe weather knocks you down, Shelter Insurance is there to help pick you up.
For a free insurance review, contact Shelter Insurance Agent Randall Baker.
And we're back in Hilldale where the Black Diamonds lead 26-14 as we're about to start the third quarter. Again, we're trying to get the fourth quarter. We're trying to get the scoreboard back up for you. Gotta love technology,
Gotta
folks.
love it. Second down and 12 here if you're
checking it out.
Checking out.
Snap, McTire. It's going to be an option. He's going to keep it 50, 45, ended at the 40-yard line. But he's going to have a first down, and it'll be right at about the 40-yard line. So it'll be first down Black Diamonds. Oh, you don't like see. First he puts his shoulder down, takes a hit, then he gets upended and
leaps over.
Tough kid. Again, that was an option, and for the first time tonight, they actually had some room on it.
Right, and they had, he could have pitched it and probably to, Poole got just as much there, but
there we go. That's back up. All right, we'll see how long.
MVP, Josh, you're the real MVP over there, man.
Snap, give to Poole. Poole, ooh, is hit, but as always, he keeps spinning and makes something out of nothing. Gets about half a yard. So Sallisaw, do you start slowing things down here?
Try to run a little clock, maybe.
Yeah. That's a double-edged sword because you're doing so well.
Yep.
You just want to keep scoring.
You want to keep this momentum going.
McTire looking to Coach Lowe.
It looks like that's exactly what they're doing. They're kind of going to take as much of that 40-second play clock as they can to snap it.
Yeah, I think we've only had one delay of game here tonight, which is remarkable. Here comes the blitz. McTire going to throw it. Quickly, Henry easy makes the drive. That was a much tougher.
Might as well make up for stuff like that.
33rd and 3. Just shake it off. And
see those guys finally come together. Wilson's been Jackson's go-to guy all year, but hey, if they're going to keep letting him run free down the sideline, man, go for it. Have a night.
Well, I think with Sawyer Poole having such a big game he had last week, I'm no coach, but I bet in the film room they were like, "Where's number one?"
100%. We can't let number one beat us. We can't let number one beat us, and then it's nice to have a counter to that, But yeah, what a great drive, man. That was one of those with 10 minutes left here in the game. That's one of those dagger type drives.
That it is. It's a 19-point lead now for the Black Diamonds. You see 10 minutes left as Upton will come kicking that. And shout out to Upton. He's kicked the ball well. He's hit all his extra points, hit a field goal.
I'm telling you, he puts the work in, and you can see it pay off on Friday nights.
He may be joining me and Coach Lowe on the stage as Special Teams Player of the Week, as the ball is going to be fielded,
nice
but
coverage.
Nowhere to go, as number 13, Hunter Parson, was the fielding Hornet there. But Sallisaw with the stuff, and the Black Diamonds are on a roll, baby. Straight butter.
I didn't say my last week. I said the drop the biscuit in the basket.
Yeah, I heard that. I rewatched these games, so
I could have said this a bunch tonight. And
that you could have, but instead it's been dropping the football in the trash can.
Yeah, the Hilldale football.
That's crazy, but it'll be 1st and 10 Hornets from the 28-yard line. And again, some of these kicks, that Upton just had a great game here tonight.
Yeah, no, you're. I mean, that's as good a field position doing a pooch kick as you could ask for. Inside the 30.
Shout out to Matt Davis and Colton Johnson out in the cold.
Out there in the cold.
Running the cameras tonight. As they put number 33, Walker, in motion. They're going to throw it to him out of the backfield. Riley Skyville has a beat on him, but he breaks the tackle 40, 45, 50. Runs into the defender, and he gets out of bounds about the 45-yard line. So that's the biggest play Hilldale's had in a long time.
And you just, with a speedster like Walker, it's just a matter of time before he makes a big play like that. And so Sallisaw just absorb it and keep doing what you're doing.
Now, this Hilldale team has the capability of scoring quick. We saw it in the first quarter. So if you're Sallisaw, you can't get too relaxed here. Got to stay aggressive.
Yeah, you can't exactly. I think that was a key. That was a key to the victory tonight early in the game before the broadcast. Is stay aggressive on both sides of the ball. And we saw it.
There was a flag on the play. I didn't see that.
I didn't either.
They're going to put it all the way back at the 40-yard line.
Finally got one to go our way.
It's still a first down, but it's way about 20 yards away from where it was. That is a huge, I didn't even notice, that's a giant H. I mean, that is a huge logo, right?
Yeah. Wow. It is. And the one thing I like that they have here on their turf as I love the Hilldale Hornet.
On the sidelines?
On the sidelines.
Yeah.
I like that, yeah.
So 1st and 10 from the 40. Dorsett in a pistol set, takes the snap, drops back. He's looking around time, out of the pocket, goes a pass, and it is caught out of the backfield. It's number 25, Fletcher, needs to get to the 5-yard line. So again, another big play.
Yeah, and that's what Dorsett do to you when you give it time to move around. We saw it in the first quarter. We scrambled on 3rd and 17 through the long touch pass. We saw it again. You don't put pressure on him, he can hurt you like that. So we'll see if that changes Coach Hawkins' thought process here.
So 1st and 10. Handoff into the backfield, across the 15 line. That's kind of where he at.
There's a nice open field tackle there. I think that was number 2, Blake Brown on it. Nothing between him and the ball carrier, or the ball carrier and the goal line with that tackle, so good job there.
The 2nd and 1, 9 yards. Again, we don't have a number or a name for number 25, but we believe it's Austin Fletcher, a freshman. Not 100% sure on it. The PA announcer doesn't even know. So, snap. We're going to have a jumbled up play, but I think Hilldale is going to get the first down. The referees stopping the clock like it is a first down. It is. So, it'll be 1st and 10 Hornets.
Bryce Smithson coming out of the pile there, fired up, making in on the tackle. Keep that clock running.
Yeah, that's what you need to do. Is it's under 9 minutes now. Again, pistol formation though. Hurry for Hilldale here. They have a quick strike offense. Dorsett's dropping back, throws it out of the back. Boston shakes it, but get a 10 still. Number 2 for Macklin again, just enough to get in the end zone.
Do you like the? I just noticed the Hilldale helmets have the logo on one and the number on the other. Do you like that look?
I can't see it anyway, so it doesn't matter to me. But
that's watching the screen.
I didn't even know they had a logo, to be honest with you. I just see red, so I guess it's red. It looks kind of orange to me. But again, snap, hand out to Fletcher. He's going to get to about the 5, so he's super close to the first down. We'll see.
Fletcher, he carries that ball like a freshman sometimes. He's got that loaf of bread hanging out there.
So we'll see. It's going to be close. You almost want them to give it to him. But they don't. It's 3rd and about half a yard. They're set. Back to a pistol. They've had a lot of success with this pistol formation. Snap. And again, but Sallisaw's waiting on him, and he's not going to get the first down. They've got to see where they give him forward progress to the, what, about the 6-yard line?
He's going to be just short, but yeah, that's a big-time play there by that Sallisaw defense. Fletcher's come in, kind of giving him a spark there at running back.
That he has, and there's going to be a timeout on the field. We'll keep it here. It's
going to be 4th down, and I think they said
about a yard. They give him forward progress, so not much on there. Is try to, well, we got a second here, try to get you some scores on some of the 4A4 games. Let's see here. Well, Broken Bow defeated Stillwell 56-7. Poto 50-8 over Central. Fort Gibson 57-6 over Muldrow. Ugh, that was homecoming too for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, so that's Fort Gibson in the win column.
So that makes
Central in the loss column. So that kind of puts.
So if Sallisaw holds on to win here,
yeah,
then next week's game just becomes as big as this one.
Just as big as this one, yeah.
And then, of course, the week after that, you got the rival Muldrow. You never know what can happen in that game.
That's at Muldrow. It's always tough to play at Muldrow. My junior year, we were a good football team, went to Muldrow and got beat. So, I mean, it can happen. So
here's Thursday night game next week.
Right.
We'll talk about that later on. So it's 4th and 1. It's not even a full yard. Well, I guess it is. They gave him forward progress, but he's still a little short. It's actually
Porter in under center.
Quarterback sneak, and he's going to stretch out, and he's still on his feet. He may get to the end zone. It's a rugby scrum. He gets in. They give him a touchdown. They do. So Porter takes it in from 6 yards out and cuts the Sallisaw lead to 33-20.
Well, that's a strong kid. Be able to do that.
Yeah, something I wouldn't be able to do. That's for sure. So extra point coming up by number 10. The attempt by Peyton Bennett.
if you're a Hilldale fan, that's a nice response,
right,
to kind of give you a chance here with 7 minutes to go.
Snap, kick is up, and it is good. We haven't had a missed extra point all night. So that makes it Sallisaw 33, Hilldale 21. We'll take a quick break and be right back on Mixed TV Channel 19.
Peters Agency in Sallisaw provides case management, home health, provider care, and hospice services. Hospice provides end-of-life care to the terminally ill of all ages. Skilled nurses, certified aides, and other hospice team members make scheduled visits to the patient whether they reside at home, in an assisted or independent living center, or nursing home. Peters Agency is one of only 4 hospice agencies in the state of Oklahoma to be nationally accredited by the Accreditation Commission for Healthcare.
Care with prayer changes things.
At National Bank at Sallisaw, we know that sometimes you need a little help to make that dream home a reality. We know that having something you need and having something you really want can often go hand in hand. And sometimes, when you need a little extra, it's not for you at all, but for something much more important. National Bank of Sallisaw, money to lend with low interest rates. It's what we do. It's another way we can help.
So Hilldale answers with a touchdown of their own, cuts the Sallisaw lead to 33-21. Chris, what do you do here if you're Sallisaw? You just got to keep it going.
You got to keep it going. You talked about it a second ago, though. Is this kind of where, with 7 minutes left, do you take advantage of every second you can on that play clock? Sallisaw's coaching staff up here is concerned about an onside kick, so they've got the hands team in. And
there's the kick, and it is going to be an onside kick, and it's going to be on the ground, and I think Hilldale got it. I think they executed that onside kick perfectly. They did, and the Hornets have it 1st and 10 inside Black Diamond territory. The one thing you could not have happen.
And I'm telling you, that's a killer right there if you're Sallisaw. You cannot let that happen, and like you said, perfectly executed onside kick by the Hornets. I mean,
well, they saw Sallisaw move up, so they kicked it right where nobody was at.
Took the perfect bounce once it got past 10 yards, and Sallisaw defense has to step up here.
Still a 12-point lead for the Black Diamonds. This pistol formation, Hilldale's had great success with. Johnny Dorsett, quarterback, snap. Looking, steps up in the pocket. Now he's going to try to throw it quick, and he's going to get sacked.
Yeah, good job.
Back at the 50-yard line. It's going to be a 3-yard loss. The ball came out, but they're going to say he was down, I think.
Back up with it, yeah.
Actually, they're going to give him forward progress to about the 48, so it's still about a 1-yard loss.
I was just going to say, Sallisaw needs to kind of get back to what has got them to this point, and that's just 100 miles an hour, full speed, blitzing, pressure defense, and they brought some pressure that time and was able to get to Dorsett, who has proven to be able to hurt Sallisaw if he has time to move around back there.
He's got you mentioned great field vision and presence, pocket presence. Snap, Dorsett dropping straight back, throws it out of the backfield to Fletcher. Fletcher cuts inside. Ball's on the ground, and the Black Diamonds have it. Sallisaw recovers it at their own 47-yard line. It is recovered out there by number 54, Bryce Smithson. And the wait a second, are they saying that's? Yeah, there you go. Well, they're one for the drama, aren't they?
They like to wait until the last second. But hey, that's exactly what Sallisaw defense had to do right there. You have to come out and make plays. You made plays all night long. You had to come out right there and make a play, and they did. Great job.
I had a basketball game one time where the referee, you ever seen a naked gun?
Oh, yeah.
Where he's doing all the, I had a basketball game one time, the referee was doing that. I mean, he's like just throwing so finally I got his name at halftime. I said, this guy's wanting some attention, so I gave it to him.
Gave him his attention?
Yeah.
Scoreboard down again.
Yeah, scoreboard again. We get excited in here and move
on a turnover. We'll worry about the scoreboard later.
Yeah.
Go crazy, folks.
That's what we're doing. Again, this press box is the visitors' press box. It's nice. Don't get me wrong. It's really nice. It's 4 windows, but it is literally right on top of the Sallisaw fans, and there are a bunch of them here.
I mean, you could.
And whenever they get excited, it rattles and it moves our camera, and that hits the scoreboard, and that's why it goes away. So
you could stand to do a little window washing over here.
Yeah. But it is still. It's got insulation. It's very warm in here. We don't even have the heater going.
No, got a heater. It's not even going. Yeah,
and former coach. Chad Kirkhart is the AD here now.
It's one of the nicer visitors press boxes that we'll be in.
Not like our counterparts who are at War Memorial Stadium tonight doing the Northside game.
Who's Northside playing over there?
They're playing Little Rock Catholic. I believe that's where Little Rock Catholic plays their home games at. How'd you like to have that? I don't think I'd like that.
I don't either.
You know, that's just too many. That's 50,000 seats.
It's always going to seem empty.
Yeah, but whatever.
So talking about before the onside kick, I think now is when you kind of start to try to run that
I think
clock.
you're right. I think you're absolutely right. McIntyre's going to hand it off to, I believe that's Poole, and Hilldale reads it. He loses a few yards, but again, going to just kill some clock.
The key here is you have 40 seconds between plays. And so until Hilldale starts using those timeouts, which they have, I think, 2 left.
They have 2 left, and it's still a little too early for that. Maybe you catch them sleeping here, too. They maybe think you're going to do that. And again, Nicholson is single coverage out here. Single coverage. They are giving him about a 10-yard cushion.
10-yard, and they're backing
now
up.
Even farther.
Yeah.
I might do just a little.
If they're going to give that hitch right, I throw it all day long.
Every time. They kind of bring somebody in this time. McIntyre's looking for him. Throws a pass over the head of Nicholson. Incomplete.
Had him open, just kind of overthrew that.
Heads up to Hilldale, who, of course, brought a guy in front. So
yeah, they've got their big tight end, Ty O'Neill, who is we don't have height and weight, but it looks like about maybe 6'2", 6'3".
Yeah, he's a tall kid. You're right. He plays the tight end, but he also lines up in the slot. But he jumped right in front of them. So good read by the Hornets makes it 3rd and 11 from the 47.
And the clock stopped on the incomplete pass, so you're not gaining any clock here.
Now you can do pretty much whatever you want.
In 5 seconds.
You got 5 seconds on the play clock. Takes the snap. McIntyre's going to keep it. Now he's going to cut back inside, and he's hit hard at about the 47. So no gain on the play, maybe a yard. But the clock is running. You'll have to punt it away here to Hilldale. No, actually, there'll be a timeout by Hilldale. And we'll keep it here. As Sallisaw had all the momentum. Hilldale went down and scored, and then they got the onside kick. But then Sallisaw recovers a fumble.
Yeah.
So
it's crazy how this game is just a game of it's a roller coaster ride and ups and downs, and it really comes down to who's the team that can kind of withstand and keep it together during those dips. And Sallisaw's for the most part, done a really good job tonight. When things don't go their way, they kind of, like you said, they kind of keep their composure and shake it off and move on.
Well, we knew it was going to come down to the end of the game here. This is no surprise to anybody.
Is this the first time that Sallisaw has punted since the opening punt that didn't kind of go well?
I think it was, or I think it is.
So let's kind of see.
Got a new punter back there, too.
That's Upton again.
Oh, it is? I don't think he punted the first one.
No, he was not the first guy.
They're just going to use him for all the kicking, too. There's the snap. Upton gets his foot into it. Oh, this is much better. It's going to go out of bounds, but still, see where they mark it at.
Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going.
I'm saying 35.
Good call.
35. There it is. So 1st and 10.
So just like a kickoff.
In Upton. He's won that special teams.
You can tell Upton has been, they have drilled it in his mind, 35.
And that's good. I mean, that's what you want. That's what you want in high school.
When he punts it, he kicks it out of bounds to the 35. When he kicks off, he pushes it to the 35.
I'm telling you, having a kicker is so valuable in high school football right now. So many teams don't have one. If you can get one, you have that third facet of the game wrapped up. So pistol formation, Dorsett, quick throw out of the backfield, and it's going to be complete to number 33. That's Walker. Again, we haven't called his name much here tonight.
And the Diamonds did a much better job on, that's the same play that Walker caught a while ago and scampered down the sideline for about 45 yards. Sallisaw had it bracketed a lot better this time, kept him only to about a 6-yard gain. So nice job.
2nd and 4, the clock is not running. I guess they're going to say when that, they're saying wind the clock here.
The clock went up, went to 5:27.
Okay. 2nd and 4.
I didn't even know it could do that.
Apparently it can. 41. Shotgun. Dorsett. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, and it's caught. Somehow that made it through there.
Man, it looked like Poole was right there to be able to intercept that, and he just didn't see it, or it just kind of
I think he might either he saw it and didn't want to get a pass interference, and either way, it's 1st and 10 Hilldale at the Sallisaw 46-yard line. Black Diamonds need to stop here. You can almost guarantee Hilldale is going to throw it every play, but then again, When you get that mindset, it's where you can sneak a draw in.
They've got Fletcher back there. We think that's who it is, but he has been a little spark for him here in the second half.
He moves over to the left side. Now they're going to split him out. Empty set, snap. Sallisaw brings the blitz. They avoid it once. Now Dorsett's going to throw a pass downfield, and it's knocked away by Jace Nichols. No, it's Poole, yeah.
Yeah, nice job.
I give him one of my 7 backwards. Turned around. That way he's
so it's not
in
face
position.
Guarding. But, man, give credit where credit's due. Dorsett, to be able to avoid 2 blitzers right there, to be able to even throw that football, it was a great job by him.
So it's going to be 2nd and 10, but nice play call there by Hilldale. 5:03 left here in the 4th quarter. 12-point Black Diamond lead. Hilldale again going back to that pistol formation. 10 seconds on the play clock. Dorsett takes the snap, drops back. They're bringing the blitz. They get him from the backside. Ball's on the ground, and the Black Diamonds have it. They have it. It's going to 54. That's Bryce Smithson. Houses it. Touchdown, Black Diamonds.
No flags. No flags.
And that just about seals the deal for the Black Diamonds. Bryce Smithson with the recovery. They just absolutely drilled the quarterback from the blind side. Had no idea.
Yeah. Nicholson off the edge on the blind side. Sack, ball down. Smithson picks up, has the wherewithal to advance the ball and put it in the end zone for a touchdown. What a play.
Wow. You talk about overcoming adversity, and that is exactly what Sallisaw has done here.
Man.
Here comes Upton trying to get another extra point. There's the snap. Kick is up, and it is good. So Sallisaw extends the lead. It's the Black Diamonds 40, Hilldale 21. 4:50 left here in the 4th quarter. We'll keep it here.
Yeah, just a huge. Again, you can't say enough about the Sallisaw defense tonight. I mean, they have they got burnt a couple of times early, and since then really have just shut down this Hilldale offense. And then to be able to come up with that play there in that situation is huge.
So we mentioned that this game will be replayed tomorrow. And also on Tuesday night, but then Thursday night will be the live game. So busy week next week. Replay on Tuesday night, Wednesday night coaches show at Shady Oak Wing Shack, 6:30. Come and join us.
Yeah,
it's getting bigger every week.
And it's really,
a lot of fun.
It really is neat.
Food.
I went to the first couple, 2 or 3, and there's good crowds there. You know, the food's good, the service is good, and it is a neat atmosphere. Come out and see that.
Yeah, and the more people we get there, the more involvement we get. So 6:30. Shady Oak Wing Shack, come and see us. And, of course, next week's game, it's fall break, so it'll be Thursday night at home against Fort Gibson. Matt will be back here with Chris for that one. As Upton's going to kick it away. It's going to be fielded by Hilldale. That is number 15, Isaac Gonzalez, and he's still on his feet. He's going to get up to about the 45-yard line.
Yeah, had a chance to corral him early, about the 30, 35 again, and then he was able to slip through and get up to the 45. So good starting field position here for Hilldale. But, yeah, so next week's game, big game. If this one kind of holds true, we don't want to get ahead of ourselves here. Fort Gibson on Thursday night will be
now you're looking at
even bigger,
maybe even playing for
maybe a
second
third,
or third,
second or third seed. If you can kind of sneak up on either Bow or
because Broken Bow that game's that's the game's down there, so Sallisaw will have to
make that trip
over the hill, which is never fun.
Stop off, get me a little sack lunch at the monument there at the top.
There you go. Yeah.
Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
It's so fun. Matt and I have talked about that a couple of times. We're going to do it. Take pictures.
Go for it.
Heck yeah.
1st and 10 from the 45. Porter's back out there at quarterback. Takes the snap, hands it off to Fletcher. No, he keeps it.
Nice
but
job,
Payson Dotson not fooled, and they're going to clean it up. The Black Diamonds cause a 5-yard loss, and the defense is fired up.
Hey, I like how Payson Dotson plays, man.
He just grabbed him and held him.
Just fiery.
Is he a wrestler? Of course he is.
You just see that play right there.
Coach Hume, shout out to Coach Hume. He's proud on that one. That all makes sense now. Everything makes sense now.
All comes together.
2nd and 15 from the 40. Porter stays out there at quarterback. I wonder if Dorsett got hurt on that last play. Porter back out there.
Yeah, you would think you would want him, Dorsett, out there.
Takes the snap. Pressure. Porter able to use his feet. He's going to try and take off, and he's going to be forced out of bounds.
Lowered his shoulder. Nicholson was having none of it.
Actually, they're going to say he went down inbounds, so the clock will continue to run. Gets to about the original line of scrimmage, so all that running for about 4.5 yards. It'll be 3rd and 10.5.
And then you just get lit.
The Sallisaw defense is playing.
It's one of the better games I've seen them play.
Yes, all year, really maybe in a couple of years.
Yeah, it really is. They are fired up. You could tell they've been fired up all night. Relentless pressure.
And you said it, Coach Hawkins being here last year.
Had a great game plan for him, man.
Porter stays out there, 3rd and 11. Porter takes the snap. Here comes the blitz. Porter gonna have to throw it off. It's cool. It's incomplete. What a play. Holy smoking Toledo's. Colton Sanders out there laying the stick.
Man.
Timed it just right. So it'll be 4th and 11. Hilldale will have to go for it.
Yeah, no choice here but to go for it. And here they come again.
You're right, Chris. This is the best we've seen the Sallisaw defense play in a long, long time. Porter will stay out there. 3:10 left in the game. Moves his running back around.
They're shifty. You know, they shift on you, and they all play their positions.
Snap, Porter drops back. He's going to roll to the right. He's in all kinds of trouble. He's going to have to throw it at the last second up in the air, and it's dropped. It was almost caught on a circus catch.
Man, I'm telling you that, you know, going about the defense, they stunt, they shift, they move, and they all play their position. No, everybody does their job, and when it works like it's working tonight, it's a beautiful thing to watch.
So it'll be 1st and 10, Black Diamonds, just 3 minutes left with a 19-point lead. I do believe we might be able to pull this one off for the Black Diamonds, but in the win column, it would take a miracle at this point. But to come on the road twice, so you're going to get back-to-back wins on the road. That's huge.
In 4A4 is in district play is a big deal. You know, and this is one of those. Looks like we're going to just do a little power football here.
Hand off to, I believe that's Poole, up to about the 40-yard line, so it gets 4 yards. Hilldale has one timeout left. I don't know if they'll even use it.
You know, since we've been doing the TV, and Matt and I have done it now, this is our 3rd year. This is the biggest win in the biggest situation that the Sallisaw Black Diamonds have had in 3 years.
We talked about it. Coach Lowe told us on the coaches show, this is the biggest game these kids have ever played in, and they took that as a challenge, and they've done great in it.
Answered the bell, and
because it just, you know what, next week will now be the biggest game that they played in.
Yeah, because, you know, if you beat, and we'll have to wait and see how it all unfolds, but I'm thinking look how they sprint to the line.
Looking like Poto out there.
Yeah, Poto, Fort Gibson style.
Snap, give again to Poole, and he's going to get about the 38-yard line, 39, so it'll be 3rd and 4. The clock continues to run. I don't think Hilldale's even going to stop it.
But does that become, Justin, where if Sallisaw can beat Fort Gibson next week, does that clinch them a playoff spot at all? Is that too early to tell?
I think it would be too early, but if they could beat Muldrow, I think they could. We ran into this situation last year with Class A8 with district points.
Yeah.
Here you'll get maximum points. So you'll get 15 points. That's the max you can get in a win.
In a win.
So, and that's, you know, so they'll get max district points here, and they got max district points last week. That's huge.
That's big in the overall scheme of things.
Snap, give to Poole again. He's going to fight his way through. He's at the 30. He's going to have a first down to about the 29-yard line. That's going to seal the deal. Whew. So what a big win. This is, again, we will check the standings on Monday and have it, but with the game of Fort Gibson looming, and that's always a great game.
Yes, always a great game, no matter where you go, whether it's at Fort Gibson or here. Coach Teague is signing off.
That's a good sign. That's a good sign.
When the coaches are signing off early, it's always a good sign.
Still 15 seconds on the play clock here. They're going to probably get this down to where they only have to snap it one more time. Or may not have to snap it at all. McTire waiting.
They can run 6 more seconds
waiting. There's the snap. McTire will take a knee. Let's see when they reset the play clock. And they will not have to snap the ball again. And the Black Diamonds are going to come away with a big victory on the road, 40-21. We will take a quick break and come back with your post-game show on Mixed TV Channel 19.
At Charlie's Chicken, you can expect a delicious variety of freshly fried chicken complemented by over 10 home-style side options, along with delicious desserts. Enjoy daily specials or a signature combo meal like Charlie's famous chicken chunks. Still want more? Their lunch and evening buffets are served 7 days a week and filled with all your favorites. For those on the go, drop by Charlie's drive-thru window and ask about catering too. Warning, chicken's so good, it'll knock your socks off. Charlie's Chicken in Sallisaw, 720 West Cherokee Avenue.
It's a well-known fact that in the game of football, defense wins championships. It's the impenetrable coverage of a great defense that defines championship-caliber teams, and nothing provides the kind of coverage and long-lasting defense for your home like a good roof from 2M Roofing and Renovation. Our roofers have over 20 years of experience to provide that championship-caliber defense for every roof we install. That means that your home will be covered when it comes face-to-face with the elements. At 2M, we provide the same great coverage for your family that we do for our own. Call us today at 479-279-6628.
You're watching Black-Guided Football on Mixed TV Channel 19.
Losing a loved one can be a devastating experience. Agent Mallory Martin Funeral Home has been caring for families for more than 100 years. We have 8 licensed funeral directors, 4 pre-arrangement counselors, and 3 locations in Sequoyah County.
When my mother passed away, I called Agent Mallory Martin, and they handled every request and took care of every detail.
Remember, it doesn't cost more to call the best. Let our family serve your family.
And we're back here in Hilldale where the Black Diamonds pick up a big win, 40-21, max district points.
Yeah.
Fort Gibson won tonight against Muldrow, so Thursday night's game is huge.
It'll be a big game. And you know, if the Sallisaw, if they can come out, these boys can come out and play next Thursday night with the same passion and energy and intensity that they played with tonight, man, there's no doubt in my mind they can put a win on the board next week and go to 3-0 in district play, or I'm sorry, 3-1 in district play, and be sitting pretty for a playoff spot.
Here's the thing I've seen. Again, I don't see Sallisaw every week. I do a different team every week, but just from afar, this team is getting confidence. And every week, and a win like this just puts you over the top. You get to go back home on a short week against a rival like Fort Gibson, and then another game against Muldrow ahead, and then, of course, you'll finish off with Broken Bow and Central.
Yeah.
Oh, it's all there for them.
Two very winnable games coming up here in the next 2 weeks for Sallisaw. And man, the playoffs seem like a very real possibility this year, which, you know, like we talked about. I mean, you come in, you're 2-3, you're coming in, but this team is right where it needs to be in order to make a run here towards the end of the year at getting a, like you said, maybe not even a 4 spot, maybe looking at a 2 or a 3 spot if you can pull something off here. So, man, they're sitting pretty, and they played so good tonight, and I'm real proud of them.
Yeah, the defense played good. We apologize. We don't have any stats. We were short tonight here, folks. We had a short crew, but we got it done. Big shout out to Colton and Matt for being out in the cold doing the cameras. Josh doing everything in here while me and you just kind of did our thing. Kind of hung out and did our thing. We're the talent, as they like to say, so we got to do that. So, real quick, the game will be Thursday night this week. Of course, Coach's Show on Wednesday night. Come join us at Shady Oak. Myself and Coach Lowe will be there, and then Matt will be back next Thursday night. I hope, because I got something else going on.
Matt, hopefully he doesn't get just stuck up there.
If he stays in San Diego, I don't blame him. It's fantastic as it is. But Matt, safe travels to you and Bobby. And like I said, Bobby's going to Disneyland or Disney World. So whew, have fun with that. And I'll be back on the radio next Thursday. It was fun.
I'll be
glad to be back, Chris. Appreciate you guys having me. I didn't mess up too many times.
No, it was great. Yeah, it was great. It was fun, and it's, you know, like I said, the baseball guy in me, the superstitious guy in me says, hey, you got to come back.
Got to come back. Yeah,
you can't change it up next week.
I can't do that, but I think this team is really catching momentum. They're getting confidence. They're getting, you know, so they had guys out tonight. They had some key guys out tonight, and guys stepped up big.
You get those guys back, and man, I'm telling you, there's this team could be a lot of fun to watch here towards the end of the year.
Football. We're getting down to the fun part. So again, Thursday night at home against Fort Gibson, 7:00 kickoff. Matt and Chris will have the play-by-play. I'll be back on the radio. And again, thanks to everybody for all that they've done. And I guess Matt and Chris will see you next Thursday night here on Mixed TV Channel 19.
You're watching Sallisaw's Mix TV, Channel 19.